He was like, "Who's gonna fuck with me?" Testing. Let me know if you hear me in the chat. Appreciate you. Test. Test.
A grenade. Trajecting.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I call Brother Myron the Sambo from Sudan.
Gotcha, bitch.
Okay. Test, test. Okay, yeah, guard Texas in the chat. Bruh. Like, come on, guys. Let's come on. DJ Akademiks did not destroy Fresh and Fit with this buffoonery and insanity. Let's all just slow down. Let's not Twitter react to this. Come on. Ridiculous.
woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost attraction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man,
Donovan Sharp.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to the 876th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity, misogyny, and small bleep energy. It is Thursday, October 13th of 2022. It is good to have you guys in today. As always, we are multi-streaming live simultaneously to Facebook, Twitch, mgdow.tv, manosphere.tv, DLive, Rumble, and of course, in crystal clear, high-resolution 4K to SharpStream, which is absolutely free on the App Store and the Google Play on the Google Play Store. It is available for iOS and Android. So, however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharp Reality Live a part of your daily routine. Quick announcements before we get started here. Be sure to like the video. Let's get the likes up. Pardon me. If you like my channel, make sure you subscribe. If you have a strong opinion, whether you agree or not, drop me a comment in the comments. Let me know how you feel. And last but not least, share this video with anyone who pees standing up. Also, be sure to tune in. Sorry about that. Also, be sure to tune in to the hashtag How to Relationship podcast. On the hashtag How to Relationship podcast, the lovely and talented Devin and I discuss current events pertaining to relationships from an RP perspective, as well as evergreen relationship topics that will help people have better relationships. We also talk about certain elements of our relationship to give you guys a little bit of insight on what makes us tick, what makes our relationship work. You can tune in every Saturday and Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern right here on the Donovan Sharp YouTube channel. If you're not getting notifications from YouTube when I go live, download the SharpStream app, and you will never miss the live streams. It is absolutely free. It is available, like I said, for iOS and Android. When you download the app, make sure you enable notifications. But when you download the app, you get access to all of my premium live content without paying a dime. You get access to my dating show breakdowns. And everything else that is not safe for YouTube. This means you can watch all of my dating show breakdowns, my movie breakdowns, and so forth, keep your hands on your money. However, if you want access to the replays, as well as the archive of the 20-plus seasons of dating shows and the 4 movies I've broken down to date, and over 30,000 hours of premium content not found anywhere else, become a SharpStream member or a patron for less than 17 cents a day, rather. As a SharpStream member and or a patron, you also get access to the podcast versions of my live streams, just like this one, which is all of the content without any of the small talk, shilling, or me running my mouth about things you care nothing about, like my sponsors, my ebooks, and my bowling scores. To sign up, go to sharpstream.com or patreon.com/Donovan Sharp. Also, don't forget, guys, I am dropping my very first interactive ebook entitled How to Properly Vet Women for Relationships. This is no ordinary ebook. This is going to be dropping tomorrow. This is no ordinary ebook, gentlemen. This book is fully interactive, meaning that within the book, there will be a ton of audio and video to supplement the valuable information you are going to get. There will also be links to additional audio and video supplements, which makes this ebook the best I've ever done. The best part is that it is only $13, guys. That's right. $13, which is worth its weight in gold with all of the information packed within this interactive publication. If you would like to be notified the minute it drops, go to howtorelationship.net or the link in the description. Just plug in your very best email and you'll be the first to enjoy the very first interactive ebook that will give you the knowledge you need to avoid the kinds of women who can literally destroy your life. Pardon me. As you guys can probably tell, I'm a little bit under the weather. I had whatever Devin has, so my voice is going to be a little bit nasally. I'm not gonna be as loud and as boisterous as I normally am. So please forgive me for that, but I do it for y'all and I do it live. You guys know what time it is. As always, I am going to open up the Zoom link and the phone lines. If you want to call in or join the Zoom link, all I ask is 2 very simple things. Number 1, Be respectful. You can have strong opinions, and we can certainly have a spirited and even a contentious discussions as long as we refrain from name-calling and personal insults about each other. Number 2, if you're on Zoom, turn on your camera so I can see your entire face during the entire discussion. If I cannot clearly see your face, I'm not bringing you on, or if your face disappears but your voice does not, I will drop you from the Zoom call. So you trolls out there can either stay away, or you can show your ugly faces for all the world to see. Also, I only allow guests onto the Zoom link once a week. I'm not going to have the same people jumping on every day, 2-3 times a week. So if you've been on this week already, you'll have to wait until next week. I'm not going to turn this into a clout chasing. Not going to turn this to a clout chasing avenue for people. That's just kind of how that goes. I'm actually kind of surprised about the comments that I'm seeing about DJ Akademiks. I thought that I don't really know. I'm not really sure what quite to expect when these things go down. But it looks like the consensus. It looks like the consensus is that DJ Akademiks was it looks like he was, I guess, in the wrong. You guys are saying that he messed up and that he was being a lame. And of course, I'll give my opinion on this later. When I break this down, I'm not going to break down the entire Fresh and Fit. I'm actually going to start right at the end when SNEAKO starts to go in on the ladies. So I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and do a poll. Devin, go ahead and Devin, put this on the poll. Put this on the poll. This is going to be a very interesting question to ask because me personally, I didn't see anything wrong with what he did. I didn't see anything wrong with what he did. Maybe his delivery is not what you guys wanted to see, but I'm not as extreme as DJ Akademiks when I'm on here talking to these broads. But when I start to get all lathered up, I see the chat, and a lot of people in the chat are like, "Oh, Donovan needs to shut up. He needs to do this. He's disrespecting the podcast and blah 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 blah." Guys, that's my personality. That's who I am. I'll also say this. Anybody would look like a lame sitting next to Brandon Carter and Mike Rashid. I'm not making excuses for the guy. But I'm not going to apologize for him either. DJ Akademiks is who he is. That's what he does. Myron brings him on because he gets eyeballs. Myron brings him on because he is who he is. Would I do things like DJ Akademiks does? No, because I'm not DJ Akademiks. But you have to really think about who he is sitting next to. And it's funny, a lot of guys say, well, we'd love to see Donovan and Tommy Sotomayor and DJ Akademiks. But then the same people, when he starts to get a little bit lathered up, the same kinds of people are, telling us that, he's a lame and this and that and the third. So I don't know. I've already got somebody in let's see. I've got Cedric on the Zoom link. All right, hang on, Cedric. Let me get you to unmute yourself here. Ask to unmute. Okay. So Cedric, go ahead and unmute yourself. Tell me what's on your mind. Yeah, that's all right. And you guys aren't going to be able to hear Cedric for the first few seconds, but just go ahead. I'm doing good. What's on your mind? Mm-hmm.
Harsh criticism in a good way.
Okay. So you are a fan of Fresh and Fit. This is just, I guess, tough love, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Myron always makes a point on his show that the women on the panel need to respect the platform. Mm-hmm. And I think the guests need to be held to that same standard. Mike Rashid and the other guy, Brandon Carter, mm-hmm. model guest. Mm-hmm. The moment SNEAKO jumped on, there was no value being added at that point. I mean, he just immediately went in on a lady with the deep voice, and then Akademiks kind of followed suit. I know a lot of people tend to watch Fresh and Fit just for the controversy, but I think me as like an actual person who watches all their content, we want to see more quality content. And I think at that point, it just kind of went downhill. And this isn't the first time where we've seen Myron kind of get up and then Fresh is just kind of not taking control of the situation. And I don't know what Myron's reason was for not jumping onto the show, but I think they just need to do a better job of holding everyone to the same standard. The ladies on the panel just as well as the guests.
Yeah, I disagree, Cedric, respectfully. And the reason why I disagree is this. Yes, the purpose of the Fresh and Fit podcast is to help people. It's to help men, no doubt about it. But the other purpose is to make money. At the end of the day, this is a business. It is a business. You can do both. You can provide value and you can educate men while by the same token and at the same time also providing entertainment. We know listen, Myron knows who and what DJ Akademiks is and who and what he is. I think, and I'm not Myron Gaines. He's probably, I was texting with him earlier today. I'm hoping that he'll come on and talk about this, but if he doesn't, it's all good. We're all professionals here. But whether you agree or disagree with the way DJ Akademiks conducts himself, this is who he is. Would I conduct myself like DJ Akademiks? No, because I'm not DJ Akademiks. But you also have to take into context. You also have to take into context that DJ Akademiks. I mean, a lot of times he is as boisterous as Andrew Tate. Nobody talks shit about Andrew Tate. And listen, Andrew Tate doesn't call these women names and this and that and the third. But and I didn't watch I guess I should have watched the whole podcast. But if I'm not mistaken, I think the Brazilian girl who he said looked like a man, and Danzy Moise, I see you in the waiting room. I'll bring you on here in just a second. But she said she made a comment about his weight, and then of course he started going in on her. So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on what I just said? Like, do you think DJ Akademiks should be allowed on to Fresh? I mean, listen, it's not up to us. It's up to Myron, but I don't think Myron has a problem. With letting him on. And when we talk about model guests, listen, Mike Rashid and Brandon Carter are awesome guests, but you have to understand we're all very different people. When I get on there, yeah, I start spraying with an Uzi just like everybody else. Half the people love it, half the people hate it, but everybody watches. So my contention is that at the end of the day, it is a business. So long as you get something out of it, I don't see anything wrong with what happened. But if that's not something you like to watch, then just don't watch the after hours when that comes on.
No, I totally understand where you're coming from. And I do agree that it is a business, and a lot of the business is, most of their demographic comes to see the after hour show. And, people love a train wreck. They don't want to see good conversation half time. They want to see them yell at girls and kick them off and do all that stuff. So, And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you that I wasn't entertained by it. I was entertained by it, but when it was all said and done, it just kind of just left me like, man, like this could have been done in a more conductive way. Like, I love SNEAKO as a guest. When he comes on, he asks thought-provoking questions. He asks it in a way where it puts the women in a situation where they kind of have to think about the things they say and the actions they made in their past. But it just seemed like from the moment he came onto the show, like it was just straight disrespect. And he wasn't looking to, have a thought-provoking conversation. And then as far as DJ Akademiks goes, I'm not going to get into the whole like exposing thing. That's, a different topic. But I don't know. It's just more so it seems like there needs to be some kind of order. And like Fresh and Fit are already on thin ice, with all the cancellation going on in the manosphere. I don't know. They can't afford to have, in my personal opinion, they can't afford to have things like that happen, because like I definitely don't want to see them go down for this. So I think it's just more of just, you can still, there's such thing as organized chaos, but I think what last night was just chaos.
Yeah. Hey, listen, organized chaos or not, it gets eyeballs. And listen, if it ends up, I'm not YouTube, so I don't know. If I can't see this, leading to Fresh and Fit's cancellation. There's a woman who DJ Akademiks was also on when a woman actually brought a blicky onto the show. That didn't get them canceled. The purpose of bringing Ak on is, and the organized chaos is actually the strategy. Myron is he's one of the smartest people I've ever met in my life. What DJ Akademiks does, the purpose is to create a viral moment. Now, there are costs to viral moments. Sometimes you get channel strikes. Maybe you open yourself up to. Maybe you do open yourself up to being canceled, but we all tune into the regular Fresh and Fit show that starts at 7, 8 o'clock at night to get the education. We tune into after hours to see women get dunked on. And you want to know something? It's about goddamn time these women get dunked on, because all the shit that DJ Akademiks talks to all of these broads, every single one of these women on the show, maybe not every single one of them, but most women talk to men in this way all the time. And so for men to be able to tune in and say, hey, you know what, this is kind of chaotic and this and that and the other, that's really what they're providing. And one other thing that I halfway agree with this is, you said that Myron should hold all of the guests to the same. Well, actually, no, I don't agree with that. Myron should hold all the guests to the same standards. No, different guests have different standards. There are some male guests who have a little bit longer of a rope, and some male guests who have a shorter rope. Some female guests have a little bit of leeway. Some female guests, not so much. Myron is quick to kick off. He's quick to Frank Castle women because that's just how it is. His male guests, listen, Myron doesn't bring on male guests that he's not close with. Otherwise, that's just how it is. I've been close friends with Myron now for 3 years. And it's funny because sometimes I'll think, man, I derailed the show and this and that and the other. And I'll talk to Myron. And he's like, dude, I bring you on because you're family. You are who you are. It is what it is. He said, don't apologize to me for being you. And I said, okay, I'm good with that. So as far as being held to the same standard, no. Men and women are different, and so they need to be held to a different standard. Because I'll tell you this, if he didn't have the standard for he tells these women, he grills these women before the show. He's like, hey, look, no interruptions. You got to be respectful, blah, 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 blah. And they still act a fool. They still act a fool even when Myron says, hey, look, these are our rules and regulations. Imagine if Myron just let them just do whatever they want. Myron is smart enough to understand that DJ Akademiks is there to provide a viral moment, which of course is views, eyeballs, money, et cetera, et cetera. So listen, if you and I are on opposite sides of this, I have no problem with that at all. I guess we'll just agree to disagree and go from there. I'll give you that word.
Yeah, and when I say the same standard, I don't mean as in he should have kicked them off the panel. Yeah. I'm just saying just have respect for the platform, because at the end of the day, if anything happens to Pressure Fit, I'm not saying this is going to be the cause of anything.
Sure.
SNEAKO's going to go and do what he's doing. Act's still going to go do what he's doing. They're not going to be affected by Fresh and Fit losing their channel. So it's just more of go ahead.
No, I halfway agree with you, but part of the Fresh and Fit brand and allure is they push boundaries. That's what this comes down to. Listen, man, and I'm not saying that I'm not going to sit here and say that it's right or wrong, but women have disrespected men for 60, 70, 75 years. And for us to allow women to just talk to us any old kind of way, even on our own platforms, that's unacceptable. So, hey, listen, man, if a man gets out of pocket and says some off-color shit to a woman on the Fresh and Fit podcast, I think I'm okay with that. Yes, I am okay with that because, again, for every time a girl gets disrespected on Fresh and Fit by DJ Akademiks or whatever, however they feel like they're disrespected merch, I can promise you they've disrespected men in worse ways than that, in their lives. So as far as I'm concerned, boo-hoo if they get their little feelings hurt. A lot of times it's the first time some of these bitches are actually told no or told to their face what it really is. Again, I completely understand where you're coming from, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm pro DJ Akademiks. I mean, there are a lot of guys in the chat calling him a loser and this and that and the other, and that's fine. You guys can have your opinions, but you also have to think of it this way. They're sitting next to, dude, Mike Rashid and Brandon Carter. They're both in shape. They're very stoic guys. They're good-looking guys. They're rich. Anybody, and of course, the opposite of that, of course, is DJ Akademiks. Sitting next to those guys, anybody would, dude, I would look like an idiot sitting next to Mike Rashid, being who I am. There's a reason why I'm not on the show at the same time as those guys, because our personalities don't mesh. Tommy Sotomayor and I we have similar personalities, so that would probably work better.
Yeah, I mean, we can agree to disagree on that, but I totally respect where you're coming from, and obviously you have better insight because these are, your colleagues and your friends, so you have more arguments than I do. So there's a little bit more validity in what you're saying than I am. But I appreciate you allowing me on. And
absolutely, yeah. Thanks for coming on, Cedric. And I didn't mean to say your name. Sorry about that. I was trying to keep your identity, but I'll just call you Ced. Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate you voicing your opinions eloquently and respectfully, man. Take care.
All right, you do the same.
All right, man. Yeah, man. Listen, I understand. I totally understand where Cedric is coming from. But like I said, man, at the end of the day, it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm not going to sit here and say that sometimes this can kind of, devolve into chaos. If it devolves into chaos, it does get a little bit uncomfortable. I think Mike Rashid actually got up and left. Hey, that's what Mike Rashid decided to do. That's just what he did. He does not have a chaotic personality. Me, on the other hand, I kind of thrive in chaos, and that's just, I guess maybe that's maybe sort of maybe that's a weakness of mine. Maybe it's not. I'm very, very different. I'm very, very different in that way to a lot of people. So that's just how that goes. That's just how that goes, man. I guess it's interesting. I guess the interesting thing is that a lot of times I'm very, very I think I'm more, I don't want to say empathetic, but I identify with high octane guys. I identify with high octane guys, man. Guys who are just a little bit on the crazy side. I identify with them because I share that personality trait with them. Not everybody can be as cool not everybody can be as cool and calm and collected as a Mike Rashid or Brandon Carter. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. And Mike Rashid and Brandon Carter are also good-looking guys. Me, DJ Akademiks, not so much. Fresh is not the best-looking guy in the world, but he obviously can be very stoic when he needs to be. It is what it is. So, it seems to be, it seems to be divided down the middle. And, DJ Akademiks turned into Henny Demics. Monkey D. Usopp with the $10 super chat says, Ak was not in the wrong at all. The girl and him had the same energy. Yeah, that's what it really comes down to, guys. What it really comes down to is, and I'm not the guy that says, well, I reciprocate energy. When you say things like, well, I reciprocate energy, that's just you making an excuse for acting like an asshole. Like when I was on with Jen, when I was on with TLA, and she was acting all crazy and calling me the N-word and all this extra stuff. She got disrespectful and this and that and the third, but I was high octane too. But then she was like, well, I reciprocate energy. So basically she was saying, well, the reason why I acted like an asshole is because you acted like an asshole. No, this is how I always am. I'm not going to blame or try to circumvent accountability for my actions or my personality. DJ Akademiks is a super high octane guy. That is who he is. That's what works for him. It doesn't work for everybody else. And again, these women consistently, dude, I don't handle disrespect well at all. I'm sure Mike Rashid or a Justin Waller or a Brandon Carter would, be real smooth with it. Some guys just aren't as smooth that way. Maybe that's something we have to work on, but I'm good with that. JBlaze11 with the $5 super chat says, Jimmy Johnson quote says, I'll treat everyone fair, but I won't treat everyone the same. There you go. That's exactly what it is. Okay. Let's see. All right, hang on 1 second. Yeah, G Complex 217 says that Jen broad was definitely out of pocket though. Dre Raven on the Sharp Stream side says alcohol, late hours, and spirited debate do not mix at times. No, they do not. No, they don't. No, they do not mix at times. Like I said, guys, I don't have a problem. I do not have a problem with what DJ Akademiks did. I really don't. Yeah, it got a little bit crazy and it got a little bit out of control, but I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I'm not trying to, like, I'm not going to tiptoe around women. I'm not going to lower my octane, so to speak. I'm not going to lower my energy just because, and this is just me, right? And here's the thing, like my personality just rubs some guys the wrong way. That's why some guys subscribe to my channel. That's why other guys don't. I'm not as stoic. I'm not as cool and calm and collected as, say, a Myron Gaines or a Better Bachelor. Those guys are as cool, or a Kevin Samuels. Those guys are as cool as the other side of the pillow. It just takes you guys know that I've got a short fuse. That's just who I am, man. That's just who I am. And I've tried to dial it back in the past because, people are telling me, oh, Donovan, you get too crazy and this and that. I tried for years. But in the end, and it was a conversation with the late, great Kevin Samuels, I would talk to him about this all the time. I'm like, yo, dude, like, I'm catching a lot of heat because I'm this, this high energy guy and people are telling me I'm try hard. He said, Donovan, that's who you are. He said, you didn't get to 100. He said, and I just crossed 100,000 subs. He said, you didn't get to 100,000 subscribers by not being who you are. He said, this is who you are. You can't be me. You can't be Myron. You can't be an alpha male strategies. All you can be is you. So I'm good with it. I'm good with it. So listen, if you don't like the way DJ Akademiks handled themselves, you have handled themselves, you have the right to your opinion, but I'm Team Ak. I'm Team Ak in that regard. Okay, very good. So I'm going to break that. I'm actually going to break that down a little bit later on in the show. But first I'm going to cover a few other topics quickly for you guys. And then we will then we'll open up the phone lines and everything like that. So all right, let's all right, there we go. I hit the record button. Okay, so my first topic today is it's an article on bold.com by Evie Robbins. This is in the Tough Love section. The name of the article is, quote, "Being a guy's gal pal is great, but you need to back off when he gets a girlfriend." This is interesting. So this girl says, I love being, well, now I have to interrupt this. Yeah, BA, look, you said you're the market. I mean, look, if you don't like what happened, you know, the audience is saying he's wrong. We are the market. You are not the market. They're going to crack. Look, man, Fresh and Fit's going to crack 1 million subscribers with or without you. If you really don't like what you saw, then just unsubscribe from the channel. Like, getting all indignant and, oh, this was the wrong da-da-da-da-da. Look, this is Fresh and fucking Fit. This is what the fuck they do. That's DJ Akademiks. That's exactly what the fuck he does. You have a right to watch something else. If you don't like it, then dude, there are a zillion other YouTube channels out there. If you don't like it, don't bitch about it. Just watch something else, because that's what you would tell a feminist. If feminists talk all about, oh, Fresh and Fit or misogynist, what would you tell them? Well, then just don't watch it. If you don't like DJ Akademiks, then just don't watch it when he's on there. And if it really means that much to you, then unsubscribe from the channel. And if you don't feel that Myron and Fresh are listening to you, the market, unsubscribe from his channel, man. That's just how this goes. I'm not saying you're right or wrong for your opinion, but you have options. Exercise them. Fresh and Fit Fresh and Fit, they're going to hit 1 million subscribers. This is the formula, okay? Yeah, sometimes things can get a little bit out of control. Sometimes they can. That's the cost of being successful. That's the cost of being successful. If Myron and Fresh didn't swing for the fences, if they didn't have viral moments like this every now and again, guess what? They wouldn't be where they are. So if you want to start a podcast like that if you can figure out how to do what they did without happening last night, it's a free country. You are more than welcome to it. But sitting here bitching and complaining about a situation that you didn't like it handled, it doesn't do anybody any good. It is what it is, man. Ostrike with the $10 super chat says, Akademiks, Andrew Tate, SNEAKO, all masters of provocative viral entertainment. You gotta ham it up for the ratings. Exactly. And it's funny because a lot of guys, if I can continue here, a lot of guys will, you can't please everybody, right? Because sometimes Fresh and Fit will have on a guest who is kind of a stoic, right? Who's kind of, that doesn't really, he'll talk, but it didn't really say, he's boring, blah, 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 blah. Then you get a guy like me or Tommy Sotomayor, oh my God, he's out of control. He disrespected the podcast. You can't please everybody, man. You just can't please everybody. Some people's personalities are going to rub certain people the wrong way. It is what it is. Myron and Fresh understand that very, very clearly at this point. DJ Akademiks, love him or hate him, the guy gets eyeballs. That's all there is to it. I respect him. I respect Myron. It is what it is. And to be honest with you, I find it kind of entertaining that Ak. I like when he dunks on these bitches. I like when he does. These bitches are going back and forth. Oh, you're overweight and blah 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 blah. These bitches stay out of pocket. They didn't need. These girls were out of pocket before Ak even came onto the show, right? So we can all sit here and say, well, they weren't out of pocket until SNEAKO and Akademiks. Oh, so what are we defending the female guests now? They wouldn't have, if the female guests wouldn't got out of pocket if Ak and SNEAKO hadn't gone in. Hey, listen, man. Hey, this is what the Fresh and Fit podcast is. It's these fake. How can I put this? It's the typical OnlyFans girl with the BBL, the fake boobs, the sleeve tattoo, who walks around like her shit doesn't stink. She's walking and talking however she wants to and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so SNEAKO came in hot. Big fucking deal. Big fucking deal. And listen, if you can't stand the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. Get the fuck out the kitchen, man. We all tune into Fresh and Fit After Hours to watch these delusional women get dunked on. Okay, so somebody got dunked on a little bit too hard. What, you want to call a technical foul on that? No. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. And you got, listen, well, it might cost them their channel. Guess what? You don't think Myron understands that? Myron understands that there is, for every reward, there's a risk. For every risk, there's a reward. This is a calculated, Myron does not do anything on accident, guys. He didn't say, fuck it, I'll just let go. No. He said, this is a good opportunity. This is a good opportunity to create another viral moment. And guess what? Mission accomplished. So I'm never gonna blame him for that. And like I said, man, Andrew Tate and Tommy Sotomayor, the same personality types. The same person. I'm in that camp too. We're loud, we're boisterous, we're high octane. Everybody seems to universally like Andrew Tate. Everybody seems to universally like Tommy Sotomayor. What's the difference? Okay. Yes. DJ Akademiks. Definitely shattered the backboard. K Fumi says it's not about SNEAKO coming in hot. The dude came in incredibly corny and childless. The jokes weren't even funny. It was corny grade school shit. Okay, K Fumi, then don't watch. If you think SNEAKO is corny and childish, then guess what? The next time SNEAKO comes on, take your phone and go to someone who isn't corny and childish. Right? I mean, you can think whatever you want to think, but if you think his jokes are corny and childish, fine. Go somewhere else. Listen, man, these dudes are not going to act the way you want them to act, man. We're where we are for a reason. We understand that we're not going to please everybody. If you don't like it, then it is what it is. You know. The Savvy Ninja says sometimes that energy actually ruins whatever was happening. You know what? In your opinion, it ruined what happened. In my opinion, I loved it. We all have different opinions. We all have different opinions. Okay, let me continue. I can't get sidetracked here. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. So the article starts. So this article is being a guy's gal pal is great, but you need to back off when he gets a girlfriend. Somebody ban Razor Sharp. Somebody ban. So based off your logic, blow up everything for views to point your to the point you're off the air. Myron and Fresh are still on the air, bruh. And anybody who uses the prequel based on your logic, blah 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 blah, it's always a bullshit argument. Go fuck yourself and go watch something else. I can't listen, Razor Sharp. Dude, these guys have almost 1 million fucking subscribers. It's not for no reason. They know what the fuck they're doing. If you think it blew everything up, fine. When they're gone, you ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Everybody's a fucking YouTube expert, right? Dude's probably got 5 subscribers. Well, by your logic, dude, Fresh and Fit are still on the air. They got 964,000 subscribers. They're doing something right. Just because you don't like the way them or their guest is doing something does not mean that they have to change. It is what the fuck it is. Like, get out of here. I mean, look, you don't listen. I'm not bagging on you because of your opinion, but like all of this indignance and he shouldn't have done this, dude. Listen, man, Fresh and Fit can do whatever the fuck they want to do, regardless of what the fuck you think, man. And the last I checked, they're still on the air. So they didn't blow up. They're not off the air. They're still on the fucking air. They had Andrew fucking Tate. Andrew Tate got canceled from the world. They had Andrew Tate on. They're still there. Andrew Tate got canceled from the world. What did they do? They fly to Romania. They had Andrew Tate on. They're still around. So miss me with these bullshit arguments being just all indignant and all this pearl clutching. He shouldn't have done this. No, look, fuck that. No. One of the main reasons we like to watch Fresh and Fit is because of the fucking chaos. And yes, that is fucking controlled chaos. Whether just because it doesn't look controlled to you does not mean that it was not under full control. Yeah, things got a little bit out of hand, but it is what the fuck it is. It is what the fuck it is. And if you don't like it, shut the fuck up and don't watch. It is what the fuck it is, man. I don't give a shit. I don't care. And if you can figure out how to duplicate the Fresh and Fit formula without all of the nonsense, be my guest. Be my guest. Start a YouTube channel from literally nothing and reach 1 million subscribers in less than 2.5 years, and you will have my respect. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. It's ridiculous. All right. Oops. All right. So, Evie Robbins. So, what's interesting about this particular article is that a lot of people, now there's often a conversation in spaces like this. Can men and women be friends? And I think the consensus is that, hey man, men and women, as far as I'm concerned, men and women can definitely be friends. They can be friends. Listen, women and men can do whatever it is they want to do. But when men and women are platonic friends, it is only beneficial to the girl, not the guy. The only reason why we deal with women is because we want to sleep with them, and women know this. And so they exploit this by putting us in the friend zone. So the article starts, I love being a platonic gal pal to my guy friends. Of course you are. They're hilarious and a lot of fun to be around, and they give me a much needed dose of reality when I'm being dumb about men that I'm dating. So there we go. So she's already telling us she uses her guy friends as emotional tampons. Surprise, surprise. However, I feel really strongly about backing off a bit when they get into relationships with other women. If your guy friend gets a girlfriend, it's only right that your friendship takes a bit of a back seat. Okay. Number 1, she says, I've literally never slept with one of my guy friends. Now, a lot of you might think, stop the cap. But I think she's telling the truth here. Because when women make men platonic friends that they're not sexually attracted to. That's just how that goes. Most women who have guy friends aren't just pretending that they're platonic until a convenient time to sleep together comes up. We really just are friends. I've never ever had sex with any one of my guy friends, and I never would. Okay, I believe her. Women, again, if you allow yourself to become an emotional tampon, then a woman is not going to be sexually attracted to you. We say this all the time. Guys always ask, well, why am I in the friend zone? Because you're trying to be her friend. Do not try to be friends with women. If you try to become friends with women, they will friend zone you. It is what it is. Number 2, there is zero sexual tension there. There is no temptation to go from gal pal to girlfriend with my guy friends. They're more like my brothers, not my ideal boyfriends. Women who have lots of guy friends literally do see them like any other member of their social group. That's certainly the way it is for me. Now, that is a little bit off. They don't see their guy friends like any other member of their social group because their friends who are girls are not going to let them borrow money. Their friends who are their girlfriends aren't going to pick them up from work. Their friends who are girls they're not going to help them move. Their girlfriends are not really going to be there for them when the chips are down, right? Girls are never really friends with each other. They just tolerate each other between arguments. This is where the guy friends come in. And the reason why women love being platonic friends with men is because of that sexual tension. She knows that she's never given up the butt. She knows that. But she knows that he will do whatever it takes to increase his odds. That's just the way it is. We are friends for a reason. We're not romantically compatible. There we go. There it is. I pretty much know right away when I meet a guy if our connection is romantic/sexual or just a friendly thing. All the friends in my friend group are literally not my type when it comes to dating, and I feel like most women with guy friends would agree with me. It's just not even a possibility. This is more confirmation, y'all. This is more confirmation. If a girl wants to sleep with you, she's going to make that clear. She is not going to try to be your friend. Number 4, I'd never interfere in my friends' relationships. Okay? Part of being a good gal pal is steering clear of my boys' relationships. I'm there to support them and give them advice when it's needed, but otherwise, I let them do their thing. Regardless of how involved you want to be in their lives, you have to know when to step back. Now, I think I would agree with that to an extent, but if you actually do start dating somebody else, a lot of times this will make your female friend, a little bit jealous. Because what do we always say? Women don't want men that other women don't want. Listen, guys, the best way out of the friend zone is to start smashing other girls. Start smashing other girls. I talked about a hack on the hashtag How to Relationship podcast a while back. Look, if you've got a pretty girl who has friend zoned you, dude, take her out for just say, hey, look, let's go out for drinks. My treat. She's not going to turn that down. She gets to get free drinks and not have to worry and not have to be pressured for sex at the end of the night. You go with her. You guys are standing around having drinks. Start pointing. Hey, what do you think of that blonde over there? You think that brunette is pretty? And at first, she'll certainly appease you. Yeah, go talk to her, blah, 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 blah. She's pretty. But the minute she starts to see you having success with women, she's going to want to take you out of the friend zone. Boundaries are important, she says. Put yourself in their girlfriend's shoes. It's really as simple as that. Imagine you were dating a guy who had the best gal pal, who was always by his side. You might get along with her okay, but you're also going to side-eye their connection a bit, especially if it seems a bit too close. You would hate feeling jealous and paranoid that there was more to her connection than meets the eye, so don't put your bro's girlfriend in that position. Just back off a bit. This is the last one I'm going to read here. It says guys' focus should be on their partners, not their pals. While no one should neglect their friends for a relationship, when two people first start dating, they need to focus on fostering that connection. You don't have to disappear from a guy's life completely, but you should make room for them to explore their relationship with a new person and not make it awkward. In the end, guys, we tell you guys all the time, listen, it is useless to be friends with a woman. It makes absolutely zero sense to become friends with women. They serve absolutely no purpose. Women who are friends, they bring drama into your life. You want to have sex with them, they don't want to have sex with you. It's always a bunch of awkwardness. Steer clear. All right, let me read a couple of chats here. All right. Age of Machines with the $5 super chat says, fresh and fit is a warning of what's out there and how you can escalate quickly in spite of you being logical or rational or kind. Imagine those women in your life. I totally agree. Totally agree. Some guy in the chat says, fresh and fit, #1 super chatted show in the world that is a bunch of viral girl avatars. Yeah, there you go. The formula works, guys. The formula works. If you don't, listen, just because you don't like how the sausage is made does not mean they're going to change the formula of the sausage. That's just how it is. Let's see. Looks like the Savvy Ninja. Okay, Level Up Man and the Sandra. Okay, there we are. So the Level Up Man says they can do whatever the hell they want. It's their show. Are people really critiquing a channel with 900,000 subscribers over how they run their show? What are they doing? Change the channel. Exactly. Like I said, if you don't like the way they're not going to run their channel the way you want them to. Myron knows exactly what he's doing. That's why they have 964,000 subscribers. The Level Up Man agrees, but there's a difference over critiquing the content itself, which is perfectly fine, and critiquing how they run their show. There you go. Critique the content. You don't have to, SNEAKO was corny and this and that. Yeah, if he was corny, then change the channel. Change the channel. I say it all the time. Typebong74 says it's true. When a guy attracts other women, she will want to reconnect once again. Yeah, isn't that always interesting? All right, let's move to our next topic, and this one is actually quite funny. And again, I'm gonna be breaking down the fresh and fit SNEAKO DJ Akademiks debacle here very shortly. Lizzo says she isn't eating vegan to lose weight. She just feels better eating plants. I lead a very healthy lifestyle. Hang on a second. I lead a very healthy lifestyle. So this woman, Lizzo, the woman on your screen, just said she leads a very healthy lifestyle. I think healthy is subjective at best. Lizzo isn't vegan to lose weight, the articles start. She follows a plant-based diet because it makes her feel good, she says. The singer and entrepreneur told Vanity Fair that she leads, quote, a very healthy lifestyle both mentally and spiritually, and she prioritizes her health. I try to keep everything I put into my body super clean, Lizzo said. Now, it's interesting. She didn't make that statement. She says, I try to make sure everything I put into my body is super clean. Devin in the chat says, if she's healthy, I'm Ronnie Coleman. Just because you try, listen, I try to put clean foods into my body all the time. It doesn't always work that way, right? Do you see how it's almost like a non-denial denial. Lizzo, who is thought to have gone vegan in 2020 when Lizzo, who is thought to have gone vegan in 2020 when she spoke of, quote, being plant-based and vegan on TikTok, has shared insights into her diet with her social media followers over the years. She eats foods like kale salads topped with onion, beans, corn, and avocado, Korean rice cake with mushroom carrot sauce, and vegan mozzarella and vegan chocolate, as Insider's Canela Lopez previously reported. I don't have any interest in watching that. But her motivation has nothing to do with changing her weight, she told Vanity Fair.
Stop the cap.
That's cap. That is 100% cap. That is 100% cap. Of course she went vegan to try to lose weight, but here's the thing. What's weird about Lizzo, she's in a weird position. If she were to ever admit that she is trying to lose weight, she gets shamed. Lizzo would lose her audience if she ever lost weight. So she's almost damned if she does, and damned if she doesn't. It's the weirdest. It really is unfortunate. It really is. It is extremely unfortunate that she is going to have to die for her audience. That's just the way it works. I feel sorry for her. Health is something I prioritize, wherever that leads me physically. Translation: I don't prioritize my health, and that's why I'm overweight. See, wherever that leads me physically. All these non-denial denials. Like veganism, people were like, you're a vegan? What, are you deep frying the lettuce? I'm not vegan trying to lose weight.
Stop the cap.
I just feel better when I eat plants. This is cap. This is all cap. You know what? Let's do this. Let's watch these TikToks. What I eat in a day. Tales from a fat vegan. Let's check this out. I just want to watch this for shits and giggles here. Why is there no sound? Oh. The hell? Oh. The video is currently unavailable. Which is actually quite funny. So I said all that to say this. So this is a commercial. This is a commercial that Lizzo is on. I'm not going to play it. I'm playing it with the sound down because, of course, I don't want to get, a copyright or whatever the case may be. So as you can see, basically this is a commercial for Instacart, right? I'm not going to play the whole commercial, but I want to point something out about this commercial. If I could, let me go back because I'm gonna point something out here that is in direct contradiction to what she was talking about here. Hang on a second. Right. Everything's super clean. So in this commercial, let's take a look. So there's the commercial. The first thing she orders is Cherry Garcia, Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia. All right. Toward the end of the commercial. Let's look toward the end of the commercial. This is all in her Instagram, in her cart. This is all in her Instacart cart. Cookies, brownies, and macaroons, which are all absolutely fucking magical. I absolutely love cookies, brownies, and macaroons. I cannot eat them at this time because I'm trying to get into the best shape of my life. But clearly that's not clean. And then, of course, right at the end, there's Takis. But she says, I try to keep everything I put in my body super clean.
Stop the cap.
Lizzo, look, I don't know. I don't know why she continues to play this back and forth thing. Like, I'm not going to sit here and listen, Lizzo wants to lose weight, as she should. Lizzo wants to lose weight, man. She wants to be sexually attractive to sexually attractive people. But she's not. She's not. Lizzo wants to listen, look, I want to lose weight. Everybody, dude, we all want to be good-looking people. We all want to look and feel good. A fat vegan equals vegan. There's no such thing. Yeah, that's why she chose to be vegan, is because she wants to lose weight. None of those foods are clean foods. Shout out to Lizzo. All right, let me check the chat here before we go to our next story here. All right. Guys, be sure to like the video. Like, subscribe, and share. Share this video with anyone who pees standing up. I don't know why that just happened. That's weird. There. That is super weird. All right, there we go. All right, there we are. Okay. L. Chington says, Lizzo acts like we don't know what a calorie is. Oh, boy. Last time Lizzo ate a salad was the Clinton administration. The Level Up Man says Lizzo's daily calorie count. Hang on. Oh, well, that was supposed to be the it's over. That was supposed to, there it is. Okay, that did not go as planned. But you guys get the idea. Yeah, she's placating to her fans. It's Jesus. Derek Wells says nobody goes vegan for fun. No, they don't. They do not. I've heard, it's interesting. I think there is a difference between the plant-based diet and the vegan diet. People think that they're the same. I don't think they are. I'm not a dietitian, but that's just kind of how this is. I don't buy that for 1 second. I really, really don't. I try to keep everything in my body super clean. I don't buy it. I don't buy it one bit. I really, really don't. This next video is actually quite funny, and this should really serve as a cautionary tale in terms of why choices have consequences. So Kim Kardashian was at a Rams game, and this happened.
Hey! Yeah, look at her. Look at her. She ready to suck some with her whole ass. Whole ass. Ready to suck some. Kim K ready to suck some. Hey, I told Kim K, fuck Yeezy. I told her, fuck them Yeezys. Get in these K-Reezys.
So, in front of her children, this guy called Kim K a hoe in front of her children. Gentlemen, I don't know, and it's very, very interesting. The children of celebrities are always just a little bit off mentally because they don't have the kind of childhood that most of us have. They just don't, right? Obviously their mothers and fathers are rich, they're celebrities, etc., etc. But the interesting thing is I want to know how Kim K is going to handle this. I want to know how she's going to handle this when her kids grow up. And look, here's the thing. There's a price for everything, gentlemen. There's a price for everything. All right? Kim Kardashian is rich because of the sex tape. That's really why she's rich. She's built this empire. All of the empire is built on the sex tape with Ray J. Kim K is also a hoe. She has slept around. Does this mean she's a bad person? No. Doesn't mean she's a bad person, but actions have consequences. And I honestly, I don't know. I don't know how her children are going to respond to this. Yeah, Jaden Smith is a weirdo. Yeah, Will and Jada, their two kids, Jaden and Willow. Dude, Jaden and Willow are whack. Like, they are freaking weird. Ostrike says, I never tried a macaroon. I am sorry. You need to try one of those immediately. Stat. You really, really do. But yeah, and I'm not saying that there aren't children of celebrities who actually turned out to be mentally balanced, upstanding, law-abiding citizen. But dude, Kim Kardashian's legacy is of her being a hoe. Nobody respects a hoe. Let's go to the next video. So, this was a video that was taken on. Apparently, this video was taken on a date, and I guess this girl is telling this guy what she won't tolerate. Let's take a look and listen.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you. How much money do you make? Like, I don't want to seem like a, interested in like money and stuff, but I just want to come out from the get-go to tell you, like,
I think
I'm not a gold digger or anything, but I just don't go out with broke boys.
I think I made good enough.
And I know you just took me to Applebee's, like, I get it. Maybe you don't want to take me to the most fanciest place, like, on the first date, but never again are you going to take me here.
Next time we could go somewhere else.
Like, Applebee's is not acceptable.
Oh.
I am not. I'm high
We're
end.
just getting to know each other. You're not even my girl.
Well, yeah,
Come
but
on.
this is dating to marry, right?
Or who knows?
And if I date, it's not to waste my time, so I'm not going to be going out and going to, you know, cheap restaurants.
Oh, wow. If I date, I'm dating to marry. I'm not going to be going out to cheap restaurants. You know, the interesting thing here, and this actually made me think of like the whole coffee date thing, right? That's what this is. That's what this is. These women want to. The reason why they want to go out on these extravagant dates is because they know they're not worth anything. This is akin to this. This is what I compare this to. Imagine going to a used car lot, right? Going to a used car lot and saying, "Yeah, I like that car right there. I'm interested in that car." And the car dealer telling you, "Okay, let's go do the paperwork." What would you say? What would you say? Whoa, wait a minute, slow down. I'd like to test drive the car first. That's naturally what you would like to do before you invest in something before you invest in something that requires that much money. You want to test drive it. You want to make sure that that car is worth what he is asking for. But if the car salesman does not want you to test drive the car, but still wants you to buy the car, what does that tell you? That tells you there's probably something wrong with the car, and they don't want you to find out about it. Maybe the radiator's busted, maybe the timing belt's about to go, maybe the transmission needs an overhaul. It could be any number of things. Either way, they don't want you to drive that automobile in your mind. And again, we don't know why the dealer does not want you to drive the automobile. But the only logical conclusion is that there's something wrong with the vehicle that he does not want you to know about. If a dealer were confident about any given car on his lot, the logical thing would be to put your money where your mouth is. If we've got the longest lasting cars and blah, 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 then allow me to drive the car. If you think this car is worth $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, okay, that's fine. You can ask what you want, but I need to make sure that it's worth $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to do the Carfax. I'm going to have my mechanic take a look at it, and I'm going to, at the very least, take it for a test drive. If they don't want you to take the car for a test drive, then there must be something wrong with the car. That's logical. Well, it's the same thing with women on these coffee dates, guys. The reason these women are demanding coffee dates, the reason why they want this investment up front before they prove anything, because they know they don't have anything to offer you. They're the used car salesman saying, buy the car, but I don't want you to take the test drive. Whoa, wait a minute. So you want me to take you to an extravagant restaurant, but I just met you. Listen, you're lucky I'm even buying you drinks or a coffee, but you want me to invest in you before I can find out whether or not you are an investable commodity.
Nope.
Not going to happen, guys. Any woman who refuses a coffee date, and I want you guys to listen very closely, any woman who refuses a coffee date is literally a used car salesman asking you to purchase a car without test driving it. They know something's wrong with that car. That's why they don't want you to test drive it, but will have no problem taking your money for the car. They don't want you to check the Carfax because they know that you'll see the accident report. They know that you'll see the structural damage. They'll know that you'll see the flood damage. No. Take my word for it. This is a good car because I'm telling you it's a good car, but I'm not going to let you test drive it. I'm not going to let you do any of that stuff. That is literally exactly what it is. The reason why women want you to invest in them before they can prove themselves to you is because they know they don't have anything to offer. They know they don't have anything to offer outside of their sexual allure. That's why they're so pushy with it. Hurry up and take me to Salt Bay or Komodo before we figure out that I'm just a basic bitch. Right? Hurry up and commit to me and move me in and buy me a ring before we found out that I've slept with my last 8 bosses. Hurry up and invest in me. Hurry up and give me your time, your energy, your attention and resources before we find out I've got 3 kids by 3 different dudes. That's literally what this is. I will say it again. Any woman who refuses a coffee date or a low investment date is literally telling you there's something wrong with me. I am not wifeable. I am not good for any relationship of any kind, but I don't want you to know it. At least not yet. You will find out what's wrong with me after you invest in me. You're driving the car down the road, all of a sudden, the timing belt snaps. Oh, now I know why the used car salesman didn't want me to test drive the car. You invest in a girl and she cheats on you, find out she's smashing other guys. Oh, that's why she wanted me to take her to Komodo. Because if I knew she was smashing other guys, there's no way I would have taken her on a $500 date. Oh, that's why she wanted to move in so quick. Because if I knew that she had 2 kids by 2 different men or had a reputation around town for banging everybody, there's no way I would move her in. If women like to say, well, I am the table and this and that and the third and I'm worth this and I'm worth that, prove it. Prove it. Go on a coffee date with me. Go on a low investment date with me and prove to me that you are worth what you're asking for. Listen, women can ask for whatever they want. They can demand whatever they want. They can have the 6'4" alpha chad with the 6-pack. Listen, if that's their standard, that's their standard. Right? Women have every right to demand what they want. They have a right to ask for what they want. I'm not mad at that. We say women's standards are too over the top. They're unrealistic. Okay. They're unrealistic, but they're their standards. They're their standards. But if you want access to my tiers, my time, energy, attention, and resources, then guess what? I need to make sure that you are worth my tiers, my time, energy, attention, resources. Because you're not going to let me clap those cheeks until you find out that I'm worth letting you clap the cheeks, right? Let's take this in reverse. Let's say that I tell a dude, or I tell a chick who's having this conversation, whoa, wait a minute. I'm not investing in you until I smash. Oh, wait a minute. That's exactly what law number 3 of the 49 laws of Sharp says. Never feed her before you fuck her. Because here's the difference. What a woman has to offer is, dude, it dwarfs in comparison to what a man like you has to offer. All women can offer you is a used up vagina and a fucking attitude. That's really what it comes down to. We have so many men paying sticker price. We have so many men paying sticker price for used vehicles and then wonder why their car breaks down 5-10 miles down the road. We have so many men investing main chick energy into side pieces. And then they wonder why their chick is running around them. Oh my God, she went back and fucked her baby daddy. Oh my God, she's cheating on me. Of course she cheated on you. You didn't make her earn your commitment. Gentlemen, you have to make these women earn your time, energy, attention, and resources. Make them earn your tears. If you don't make a woman earn these things, she is not going to value it. Why do you think women are pulling the ripcord at the first sign of trouble? So when a woman refuses a coffee date, when a woman refuses a low investment date, keep in your mind the used car analogy. Why does she want me to invest so much when I barely know anything about her? Because she knows she's damaged goods, and she's hoping that you're stupid enough to pay sticker price for the used car with the timing belt that's about to go out. Okay, 91. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. I see you on the phone, area code 412. I see you on the line. Give me 2 seconds here. There we go. I'm gonna wait for my screener to get in there and screen the call. And while we're waiting for that, I will read some of your chats. So Kevin Williams. Kevin Williams actually answered my question. He says, plant-based and vegan are not the same. Plant-based eaters still think they can use honey and wear leather which is considered animal products, whereas vegan tried to restrain from using leather. Oh, okay. Wow. The Level Up Man says, I'm all for clowning Kim K, but doing that in front of her kids is a bit much. No, it's not. Yeah, you know, you want to know something? You know what? I'll agree with you. Calling Kim K a hoe in front of her kids, yeah, that's a bit much. But guess what? That's not his fault. That's Kim K's fault. If you don't want to be a hoe, if you don't want to be called a hoe, then don't do hoe shit. That's just how it is. 2 seconds, guys. All right, apologies, guys. Let's see here. No, listen, I mean, look, I'm not, I agree with you. That is a bit much, but guess what? Actions have consequences. If you don't want random people calling you a hoe, then don't do hoe shit. Wishbone says, I would have called the check right there sharp. Yeah, so would I. Like, that's too much of a fucking attitude, man. For you to sit there and tell me, well, you're not gonna bring me here anymore, sweetheart. If I haven't clapped those cheeks yet, then you're not getting any more than this. I don't care. Vaughn says she experienced a luxurious lifestyle and can't go back. Yep, that's what it is. And dude, you can tell by her fingernails. Let's go back to the video here. You can tell by her fingernails. You can just look at her fingernails. Let's watch this again.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
How much money do you make?
She just straight up asked him, yeah, I wanted to ask you, how much money do you make? So I guess they're not, you know.
Like, I don't want to seem like interested in like money and stuff, but.
See, here's the thing. This is funny. She's not wrong for being interested in money, guys. She's not wrong. Listen, a qualification for one of women's qualifications is how much money a man makes. And listen, women don't want to date broke boys. I'm not mad at that. But by the same token, a woman who is overly interested in your finances knows she doesn't have anything to offer. She's trying to gauge you already, right? How much money do you make? Well, whoa, wait a minute. How about we put the brakes on that and talk about what you are?
I just want to come out from the get-go to tell you, like, I'm not a gold digger or anything, but I just don't go out with broke boys.
I can tell this happened on Sunday because in the background is the Rams and Cowboys.
I made good enough to.
And I know you just took me to Applebee's. Like, I get it. Maybe you don't want to take me to the most fanciest place, like on the first date, but never again are you gonna take me here.
Next time we could go somewhere else. But.
Like, Applebee's is not acceptable. I am not.
Applebee's is not acceptable. I can't imagine. And the fact that this dude recorded this, probably did not take her out again after that. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeltsin says, this is not genuine burning desire, man. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Yeltsin. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything. All right, let's go to the phone lines. 914. I'm sorry, Joe almost said the other number. My apologies. Let's go to the phone lines. 516-387-1987. Let us go to Apollo in Pittsburgh. Apollo, what's going on, brother?
All right, Donovan, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. So what's on your mind, brother?
Just had a quick thought about like the article and everything you're reading about Lizzo. And one, I wanted to say, 1,000% agree with you that she's kind of stuck in that situation. If she loses weight, then people will say, well, what are you doing? You're giving in, to the losing weight, or you're being fat phobic, because if she does the very thing which she should do,
yep,
her own people will shame her for.
Yeah. Is in my opinion, Apollo, and I want to know what your thoughts are on this. I think that her celebrity is going to lead to the end of her life, because and Lizzo has come out before and said, hey, I want to try to lose weight, and dude, she gets eviscerated. Like, dude, her fans, all of her fans come for her immediately. They come for her immediately. And so now she has a choice to make. It's either my health or my celebrity. What do you think?
I agree with you, great, because that it's going to end up being a death of her, that if she tries to lose the weight, then people are going to eviscerate her, and then she'll lose her celebrity. If she tries to keep it, her weight, to keep her celebrity, then we know there usually aren't 300-pound, older people walking around this earth.
No, there aren't. There are, yeah. Dude, you took the words right out of my mouth. There aren't too many 300-pound, 70-year-olds. There aren't too many 300-pound 60-year-olds. It's funny. On My 600-Pound Life, the famous show on A&E that basically shows train wrecks that are 600-pound plus people, most of these people are young. They're in their 20s, 30s, maybe their 40s. Maybe they have the occasional person in their 50s there, but people Lizzo's size don't live that long. And she's got to know that. She has to know that. Jay Blaze in the comments said the same thing happened to Adele. How does Lizzo resolve this? I mean, here's my opinion, and I'll give you the last word. I think she needs to take the money she's made. She needs to save and invest it and lose the weight. She's got to, because if she continues on this path, she's not going to be around for too much longer. I'll give you the last word, Apollo.
And one thing I did want to ask you to get your opinion, and I'll jump off, is that, the show that she obviously had, I think, Watch Out for the Big Girls or whatever it was, the dance competition, with the plus-size ladies. Honestly, I was having a discussion with my mom. I was like, I know, my mom loved it because it's, these girls are getting confidence, they're gaining. I was like, Mom, I think it's exploitation.
Ooh.
And that people are, producers, yes, they're guising it as, we're giving these plus-size girls a chance, to get out there and show their moves so they're not discriminated against and all that kind of stuff. But yet, how many people, even when you saw it and we saw it as an audience looking at it like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, right.
And yes, some people will look at it, I'm sure plus-size women will look at it as, yeah, you go, girl. But a lot of people are looking at, to me, as one exploitation. And then the other thing I'm waiting for it to happen, which probably will in this society these days, this woke society, is that will some, women that aren't plus size that want to be backup dancers say you're discriminating against us because now we can't be backup dancers for you because we're not this plus size women.
You know what's interesting? I've never watched a Lizzo concert, but are her backup dancers plus-size people, or are they in-shape people? That's very interesting.
I'm not sure. I just know my mom watched her that show, and that's all the girls are on there.
Wow, that would be very interesting. Apollo, thanks for chiming in, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, Donovan.
That's a very, I've never really thought of it that way. I've never really thought of it that way. Are Lizzo's backup dancers, are they plus size? And if not, why are they not plus sized? I mean, look, man, look, she can be pro plus size if she wants. That's not attractive to a guy like me, but who am I? Who am I, right? Wishbone says, for real, Applebee's is a bad spot for a blind date. I don't know that was a blind. Listen, blind date or not, I'm not, dude, never feed her before you fuck her, guys. That's how it is. Don't feed these bitches before you smash these bitches, homie. That's what that's what it comes down to. All right. It is now time for the main event. We're going to pick it up at the 2 hour and 26 second mark when SNEAKO starts beefing with the ladies. All right. Okay. And away we go.
She had a boyfriend. She's single now, brother. Oh, she's single. So SNEAKO had to sneak up. She had a boyfriend. That's what happened.
Yo. Oh my God! The level up man just dropped the mic. What? What happened? Hold up! I didn't want to go back to the beginning.
Chill out, man.
Oh, there we go.
I have a boyfriend now.
The level up man just dropped the mic. He says Lizzo's license plate says OBCT. Holy smokes. That you absolutely just dropped the mic. Unbelievable.
And you girls looking for a boyfriend here? Are we just out in the club every night? You just out here partying, sending the sections? Are you looking for an actual relationship?
Me, yeah.
You stay at home?
Actually, yeah, I stay home and I don't go out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I heard a little bit, but that's not what I heard.
Yeah, from the one time that I went out with him on a yacht. That's the only time you could say that I've been out.
You live on a yacht?
Stop the cap.
Yeah, so I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem. SNEAKO is like, hey, are you guys looking for relationships? They talk about how men ain't shit and this and that and the third. Okay, you know, listen, that might have some truth to it, but what are you looking for? Are you trying to be a city girl? You trying to be a yacht thought? If you're trying to be a yacht thought, then you can't be surprised when you get passed around. Am I wrong?
What are you talking about?
Okay. That's a silky ass yacht.
What are you talking about? Oh.
So basically SNEAKO is saying, hey, look, man, are you guys out every night? You guys in the club? Blah, 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 blah. And she's like, no, I'm at home, blah, 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 except for when I went out onto the yacht with Fresh. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Got it.
Do you, any girls looking for a relationship every single night? We're just out in the section. We're just having fun. You're looking for a relationship?
Home. I'm home. I got two.
That's the second person that says that she's home. If you're home, what are you doing here?
What are you doing on this podcast?
There it is.
Having fun.
See?
Okay.
Wait, you got 2 kids?
I got 2 kids.
How old are you?
Wait, hold on. Who's with the kids now?
My mama.
Okay. There it is. There it is. Bingo. How is SNEAKO being a clown? How is he being a clown? He's calling these bitches on their bullshit. That's what he's doing. These bitches all out here claim to be all virtuous and I'm out looking for a man and blah 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 blah. First girl says, yeah, I'm at home looking for a man. Number one, she's not home every night. She's on the Fresh and Fit podcast. That's one incident that we know of. Then of course, she was on the yacht with Fresh. Well, I'm always home. I'm never out except for when I'm on the yacht. Except for that one time I went out onto the yacht with Fresh. So you think she? So that's just the one time? That's it? Just the one time?
Stop the cap.
And this woman here, yeah, I'm home looking for a man, blah, blah, blah. What are you doing here? Having fun. Well, who's with your kids? My mama. Of course. Of course. What's clowny and corny about that, y'all? What's clowny and corny about that? SNEAKO is asking these bitches, hey, none of you are out here looking for a man. None of you guys all claim that you want relationships, but you guys aren't doing things to find the relationship. I mean, look, so far I don't really have anything against that. I think SNEAKO's in the right so far.
Yeah. Just making sure.
All right.
Look at her. She knows she's busted.
Gotcha, bitch.
See that? Yeah, I'm at home, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but you're on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Oh, no, having fun. And you can just tell, you can just tell by her body language, she does not make good decisions.
Somebody responsible.
With the big ass lashes, are you looking for a boyfriend?
No.
There it is. No. Boom. He said, are you looking for a boyfriend? She just, see? So the first two girls, they capped. And so finally they kept it real. That's the way it goes on the Fresh and Fit podcast. All the girls will cap. Girls will cap until one of two things happens. One of the other girls starts telling the truth or they get called out by one of the guests. Well, that's exactly what just happened here. SNEAKO's like, wait a minute. You guys should be looking for relationships. And again, this just goes to show this girl is young and pretty. She's probably 23, 24 years old. She should be looking for a husband. She's not looking for a boyfriend.
You're not looking for a boyfriend?
No.
See?
What are you looking for?
She's looking for a sugar daddy.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You don't want anything from life?
Anything.
What?
Not from a nigga.
So you want to be independent?
Yeah.
Are you gonna die alone?
Where's this going?
Everybody
If I do, maybe.
Fuck.
Pop Smoke, what are you looking for?
Ay. Czar Mario says, what is happening is SNEAKO is revealing private information of what happened on the yacht to the public. By saying that's a Silky yacht, she slept with a homie named Silky. He is a tattletale. Guess what? Guess what, man? Say what you want. Girls expose dudes all the time. If she doesn't want to be, if this girl does not want to be exposed by SNEAKO, then don't do shit that you can be exposed for. It's just like Kim Kardashian, Czar Mario, Antonio from Antigua. I see you on the line. I'm gonna get you on here in just a second. 516-387-1987. 516-387-1987. He's not a tattletale. He's just keeping it real. He's asking these girls the whole podcast, do I need a man and I want a man and blah, 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 blah. And SNEAKO's like, okay, you say you want a man, but you're on yachts. That's a Silky fucking yacht. Yeah, you fucked my mans. All these girls are sitting here saying, "Oh, I want to do this, and I'm looking to build, and this and that and the other." But you're out on the yacht getting pounded out by Fresh. He's not a tattletale. He's just talking about what happened. He's talking about what happened. You don't snitch on the homies, but we can snitch on girls all we want to. Because I'll tell you this. If a girl has private information about you, trust and believe she will absolutely expose you. Desmond Montgomery says you can't be exposed if you don't do shit. Real talk. Like, don't complain about the dude don't complain about the girls who do the tattletaling. If you don't want to be tattled on, then don't do shit that people are going to tattle. That's the whole thing. Odin says girls do that all the time with no shame. Exactly. Big O says gotta watch the whole thing to see the problem. Jesus Christ. No. No. Listen, I have no problem with what SNEAKO's doing right now. If you have a problem with what SNEAKO's doing, that's fine. You and I will disagree. I have no problem with aggressively questioning hoes on Fresh and Fit podcast. There is no problem for me. If that is a problem for you, fine. Then just don't watch the next time SNEAKO's on. And then you might want to maybe you need to reevaluate. Maybe you want to reevaluate where your loyalties lie. Are you team SNEAKO or are you team hoes? Zara Mario fires back, says, but she did nothing for him to reveal this. He revealed this for no reason. He later apologized in private because he knew he was wrong. He was not wrong, Zara Mario. And she did nothing for him to reveal this. Pardon me. He just asked her a question. Of course she did something to reveal this. He revealed it because she said, I'm at home all the time. He says, are you looking for a boyfriend? She says, yeah, I'm home for a boyfriend. Okay, well then what are you doing out? Well, I never go out. Oh wait, except for when I was on the yacht with you. She exposed herself. She just talked about the fact that she was on the yacht. If she doesn't want private things to be public, then don't do shit in private that'll make you look bad in public. Like, dude, why are we caping up for hoes, guys? Like, why are we caping up for hoes? You guys say, well, he didn't have to expose her. No, he didn't, but he did. Did he have to expose her? No, but he did. What's the problem? I don't see the problem at all. I think you guys need to pay attention. There is no problem. He literally just asked these girls. He just asked her, look, let's rewind this. Since we got a lot of you white knights in here trying to cape up for these hoes, just watch what happens. That's how this goes. Check it.
Chromosome placement's in the wrong place. I don't know what you're talking about placement, man. What the fuck is this conversation going to? Mike Rashid's checking his Instagram.
Yeah, look. Cigar Man says she's out publicly on the yacht. What's the secret? Exactly.
Brandon Carter's laughing. This shit making no sense.
They want to know.
Tangu from NT Guy, I got you on line one. I'll be with you in a second. Sit tight.
Last night, bro.
So then bring something valuable.
Wait. Last night.
Oh, there it is. So then bring something valuable. Ooh.
Talk about something.
They want to know what happened with Nina. The child wants to know. She had a boyfriend.
I don't care about Nina. I don't care about
single.
Here we go.
SNEAKO had to sneak up. She had a boyfriend. That's what happened.
Yo, chill out, man. I have a boyfriend now. You girls looking for a boyfriend?
Listen very closely.
Boyfriend here? Are we just out in the club every night? You just out here partying, sending the sections? Are you looking for an actual relationship?
There it is. That was the golden ratio. That was a mistake by Dev. I think Devin is. Dev. The golden ratio is cool. Don't trip. He's Team Donovan. Y'all, Devin is really sick, man. She's really sick, and she's not on her game. She's not on her game today. So try to have some patience. The golden ratio. Sorry about that. That was friendly fire. So I'm going to rewind it another 10 seconds. Just watch. Just listen. Very quick.
Are we just out in the club every night? You just out here partying, sending the sections? Are you looking for an actual relationship?
She says, no, I stay at home. Okay?
Me. Yeah.
You stay at home?
Yeah.
You stay at home?
Yeah, I stay home and I don't go out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I heard a little bit, but that's not what I heard.
Well, there we go. I stay at home. I don't go out. I stay at home. They don't go out. She just lied to SNEAKO. She just capped. He just asked her, so you guys are looking for boyfriends? No. No, I stay in. I never go out. SNEAKO, understanding that she is indeed a hoe, she is indeed a city girl, decided to pull her card.
Yeah, from the one time that I went out with him on a yacht.
Ah, there we go. Now she's looking. Oh, this is interesting. So this is funny. You white knights, take a look. You white knights, take a look. Watch.
But that's not what I heard.
Yeah.
See? You see that? Watch.
Any girls looking for a boyfriend here? Are we just out in the club every night? You're just out here partying, sending the sections.
I'm home every night.
Are you looking for an actual relationship?
Me.
Yeah.
You stay at home?
Actually, yeah, I stay home and I don't go out.
I stay at home and I don't go out. She literally just lied. She just capped. And so SNEAKO's like, "Oh, you're gonna cap to my face? I'm not just gonna let you lie. I'm not just gonna let you try to." And she said it with attitude too. Okay. SNEAKO says, "Are you out looking for a boyfriend?" Yes. I'm home every night. I don't go out. Now her and SNEAKO are making eye contact. Watch.
Oh, yeah. I heard a little bit, but that's
he said, "I heard a little bit." So now she knows that SNEAKO knows what she really gets up to.
not what I heard.
Yeah, from the one time that I went out with.
There it is. Now she knows. Yeah, from the one time I went out with Fresh on the yacht.
With him on a yacht.
Okay. She just told on herself.
That's the only time you could say that I've been out.
You live on the yacht?
Stop the cap.
There it is.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
See?
That's a silky ass yacht.
There it is. See?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he low key exposed her. Guys, listen, man. Listen. Dude, in the chat, SNEAKO has a dude, this is why I interrupt a lot on the Fresh and Fit podcast. And I'm not trying to say that I'm as good as SNEAKO or I'm this or I'm that. But dude, I have a low, very, very low tolerance for bullshit. I just do. When a woman is running off at the mouth and I know she's full of shit, something in me just says, no, you're not getting away with this. You're not getting away with this. And I've got to start picking. I have to start picking my spots a little better. I got to start picking my spots a little better. But she just sat there and lied to SNEAKO. Her and SNEAKO both know she's capped. And so she sat there and made, okay, except for the time I went with Fresh. Oops. I muted that. I'm going to get to Tony from Antigua.
Any girls looking for a relationship every single night? We're just out in the section. We're just having fun. You're looking for a relationship?
I'm home.
No, I'm home. As she shakes her head.
I got 2 kids.
You're home. What are you doing on this podcast?
Boom.
Having fun.
Okay.
Wait, you got 2 kids?
Yeah, see that?
I got 2 kids.
How old are you?
Wait, hold on. Who's with the kids now?
My mama.
Okay.
What's out of pocket about that? Derek the Trader, $5 super chat says, Donovan, why are women allergic to accountability? I can see why in the past it was for survival, but why is that still the case today? I will answer that question, but first, let me bring on Tonu from Antigua. Welcome to TSR Live. Am I pronouncing your name correctly, first of all? Tonu from Antigua.
Hello.
Yep, are you there?
Hey, how's it going? I wanted to give my thoughts on the video, on the podcast.
Yep, yeah, go ahead.
Well, basically, I was watching last night, and I saw the 304 fucking, like, defense force in full force. I was confused. I was like, do these guys watch the show? You know what I mean? Like, these guys roast each other all the time, right? And the girl who's acting manly, and they called her out on it. They weren't saying anything outlandish. You know what I mean? They weren't saying anything crazy. Like, she was over there talking about, like, how she's, like, dominating her man, like, whatever, like, saying, like, masculine ass shit. All they did was call her out. And I'm just confused why everyone is, like, defending her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not confused. The reason why people are... There are a couple of reasons why people are defending her. Number one, not all of Fresh and Fit's... Not all of Fresh and Fit's audience is 100% RP. There are white knights out there. There are still men who watch the show who are still snowed by women. They still get snowed by women. They actually believe. I got people in my chat right now.
90 seconds.
I got people in my chat right now, Tonu, who are sitting here telling me that DJ Akademiks shouldn't have done what he did and SNEAKO was a clown. Why? Why? All they're doing is calling women out on their bullshit. And why is that a problem? Why is it a problem for them that they're calling them out on their bullshit? I don't see the problem.
No, it makes no sense. I think, like, they, on their own channels, DJ AK and SNEAKO, they act the exact same way. Like, I don't understand, like, what
60
people
seconds.
thought they're gonna get. Like, this is exactly what I expected from both of them. To be frank.
Yeah. This is just how it is.
No, I just wanted to call in and say that.
Okay, I appreciate it, Tonu from Antigua. I appreciate that very, very much. Yeah, I mean, you know what it is, guys. I respectfully, respectfully, guys, please don't mention other people's. Don't mention if somebody is going live in the chat. I'm trying. Listen, I'm obviously trying to build my brand and blah 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 blah. If you want to go to another channel, that's fine. That's it is what it is. But I respectfully ask that you not to. Hey, blah, 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 what's his name? Just went live. Like. Most of my subscribers are, none of my subscribers are getting the notifications. So the last thing I need are people in here telling my audience, hey,
10 seconds.
Telling other people, hey, let's, XYZ is live. Just, common courtesy. Okay, let's continue. There we go. Let's continue.
Just making sure.
All right. You,
somebody
Lily,
responsible
with the big ass lashes. Are you looking for a boyfriend?
No.
You're not looking for a boyfriend?
No.
What are you looking for?
She's
then?
looking for a sugar daddy.
See
Nothing?
Nothing.
You don't want anything from life?
Anything.
See again. She's young. She's at her peak. She's young. She's at her peak, and she's not looking for a boyfriend, guys. She's not looking for a boyfriend. And listen, if that's what she wants to do, that's fine. But this is what SNEAKO's talking about. He's like, women are never, women are always saying, oh, men are this, and I want a boyfriend, and I want a man, and da-da-da-da. They're not looking for a boyfriend. If you're not looking for a boyfriend, then why are you complaining that the men out here are acting a fool? Just doesn't make any sense.
What? Not from a nigga.
So you want to be independent?
Yeah.
Are you going to die alone?
Where's this going? Yeah.
Everybody
if
gonna die alone.
Maybe.
The fuck?
Pop Smoke, what are you looking for?
Nigga, what you made?
Dated nigga, what's up?
Oh, you want a man? Suck my dick, man. I don't need no man. Independent queen who stay at the home with the fro. What are you looking for? You looking for a boyfriend?
Young as fuck. Look at him, Japanese.
Oh, Japanese.
Whoa. Wow. Okay. That is.
Okay, calm down, Egyptian Pop Smoke. I'm not Japanese.
You're not Japanese? So is it shrimp or not?
What are you looking for? What are you looking for, bathroom girl?
I had to go up, my bad.
Hugh Jassel. Very clever. Hugh Jassel says guys are soft on their girls because they're afraid she'll leave if they put their foot down, but she'll behave the exact opposite if you call her out on her BS. Yeah. Listen, if she likes you and you call her out on her BS, she's not going anywhere. I had people all in my comments. I posted a video of me checking Devin on the air, and I put up a poll in my on my YouTube community tab. Hey, was Donovan wrong for checking Devin? Now, the reason I did that was to get more eyeballs on the video. I know I was right for checking Devin. I don't need anybody to tell me, Donovan, you were right. No, I knew what the fuck I was doing was right. I did that. It's a YouTube strategy to get more eyeballs on your video. You say, hey, was Donovan wrong for checking Devin? The answer is here. That makes you go and you click the link and you watch the video. Regardless of your opinion, I got your eyeballs. I got your attention. That's why. But yes, but I've got people all in my comments. Oh, this was just an act and she's gonna leave. No, doesn't work that way. Let's continue.
Podcast.
Ew.
I'm really not looking for anything, honestly. I just really got off a very toxic relationship.
Yeah, here we go. Toxic relationship.
And honestly, me right now,
toxic relationship. It's always the same. Toxic, abusive, blah, 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 blah. Same story.
Just got to focus on myself and, yeah, not really looking for anything.
So toxic. You had to puke just now. God damn. All right.
Yeah, focus.
All right.
Okay,
we get some chats here? Yeah, I'll hit the chats real fast.
Wishbone, I'm not going to answer that question because I don't know who that person is, and I'm not going to discuss that on this channel.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we got a star-studded studio right now. We got a bunch of heavy hitters in the house.
Pull up, man.
Yeah, we got DJ Akademiks in the house. We got SNEAKO in the house. We got Brandon Carter, Mike Rashid. We got a bunch of people here. Go ahead, Fresh.
So we got Terrell Think says, "How are you, FNF?" Plus Brandon.
Oh wow.
No, I think we did this one right now. No, Chris, we did already.
Wait,
the golden ratio said, "I'm just happy I'm fluent in English." That's
yeah,
all.
no.
All right, 1,
2, 3 says, Thank you, Mr. Carter. Learned a lot. FNF saving lives.
All right, let me fast forward.
Thing was on the up and up.
Oh, here we go.
Still kid.
Here we go.
On the table.
All right, here we go. So now comes the main event. Now comes the main event. We're about to find out. We're about to find out what all the fuss is about. And again, I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey, listen, man, if you think DJ Akademiks is a clown, then you're a clown. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. That is your opinion, and you are entitled to it. But sitting around bitching and moaning, and he shouldn't have let him do that, and blah 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 blah. It's effing useless, man. It's useless. Listen, you can complain. Well, this wasn't a good episode. Okay, that's fine. But then to keep going, oh, they disrespected the podcast and blah 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 blah. And no, you can't tell Fresh and Fit how to run their fucking show. They're going to do whatever the fuck they want to do, regardless of what you think. And if you don't like it, you can unsubscribe. It is what it is. If you think that guys like SNEAKO and DJ Akademiks are clowns, great. When you see their name in the title, you simply move to another show. Or you can hate watch like a lot of people like to do, but dude, don't be all in my chat telling me, well, this is no. Women need this shit, man. Nobody talks to women like this anymore. These women need to be called out. These women need to be handled as hostile witnesses, because if you don't, they will walk all over you. Glenn Lawrence, $5 super chat, says, women love men in control but dislike controlling men. Being in control versus controlling. Yes, I've said that for years. Absolutely. Anubis, the cutest. People getting in their feelings over what he said apparently know nothing about Akademiks. Yeah, I would totally agree.
Sounds like the ego is mostly women, men not to become women just are.
There it is.
Part of this shit is when my nigga reads, man.
And that's a fact. You guys believe in the same stars you believed in when you were 13. At least we had to mature.
Holy.
There it is. Hey, listen, SNEAKO speaking facts. SNEAKO speaking fuck. Listen, I don't know what's clownish about that at all. You can call it. Oh, this is clown. This is corny. Listen, man. I guess you and I just have a different opinion. I guess that is just a that is a fundamental difference between you and me. I don't think what he's doing is clown-like all the time. I like that it's controversial. I like that he's being confrontational. I like that he's calling them names. I like it. This is why we tune in. We tune in to watch these women get dunked on. Because where else do women get dunked on, guys? Huh? It's and I can't believe I got people in my chat. Oh, we disrespected. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you people? White Knights, man.
Yo, SNEAKO.
Still kids.
I just want to say, man, I like the fact you out here holding people accountable.
That's all we got to do, man.
I did a podcast with SNEAKO. SNEAKO is not about letting no type of bullshit slide. Of course, we showed up fashionably late, but he's just trying to make sure everything was on the up and up. So to my nigga Mike Rashid, Brandon Carter. I've seen you on episodes before. That's my guy right there. Y'all been good though? Oh, y'all with it? Yeah, straight?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're really good.
Wow, she does have a deep voice. Jesus.
Yeah, you really good.
We
got a short dick or what?
With this shrimp
Yo,
dick
are
here.
you Japanese? I'm being racist right now. You got a small dick because you Asian. Yo, nigga. Wait. Suck my dick. I got a bigger dick than you, man.
Yo, shut the fuck up with your masculine ass voice and read the chats, yo. Get the fuck up out of here.
Don fucking DeMarco. And check out her body language while he's checking her. And look at the $1 million smile that comes across her face when SNEAKO tells her to shut the fuck up. Y'all, watch this. She actually thinks it's fucking funny. Watch.
Yo,
Not only does she think it's funny, it makes her more attracted to SNEAKO because men don't talk to her like this. Check it.
Shut the fuck up with your masculine ass
voice. Look at her looking at him.
Voice and read the chats, yo.
Look at her looking at him. Watch her smile. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, wow. I don't really like being checked, but for whatever reason, my panties are wet. Yeah.
No. Wait, that was you. Wait.
What it is?
Do you think your voice sounds a little bit masculine or no?
I'm just a strong woman, and that's what it is.
Yeah. Oh, you say you're just a strong, you sound strong. I'm gonna keep it on. You sound a little bit like Dusty Locane though. Like that's like.
What the fuck?
No, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like.
Yeah, I'm speaking another language. Yo puedo hablar español contigo si quiere.
Oh, okay.
It's completely different.
I'm only bringing that up because I think on this podcast they expect women to be a little bit
more feminine,
being their feminine.
Yes, exactly. This woman has a tattoo on her face, man. This woman has a tattoo on her face. Holy shit, man. Like, dude, honestly, and I'm not being funny. You guys can clearly tell she has a deeper voice than I do. Dude, my voice is high pitched and nasally. That's just how it is. I wish I had some more bass in my voice. Not the way I was made. Okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, dude, like her voice is super deep. Super deep.
Energy type shit. You want to be your feminine energy?
You got a shrimp dick act.
No, with the shrimp dicks. I don't be. If you're rude, I will not be nice to you.
No.
If you're cool, I'll be nice to you.
Do you feel like you be like in your feminine energy, like
feminine energy? Yes, nurturing, caring.
Yeah,
of course. For the people that I love and care.
The way you grabbing that mic right now look like you snatched some shit off the. Holy.
What the?
Holy.
See, that was a touche right there. That was a touche right there. She's like, all right, you got me. Watch. When Ack calls her out on that, she's like, all right, okay, touche, watch.
For the people that I love and care.
The way you grabbing that mic right now look like you snatched some shit off the. Holy.
What the?
That right there, that's acknowledgement. Touche. Okay, got you.
No. I'm just trying to say. Listen, now.
Okay. So you want like what do you?
I just want to know why your voice is that fucking deep.
Why?
Now your voice is a little deep. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't know if SNEAKO was trying to say that.
No, it's not.
Pop Smoke. Okay.
I don't know.
No.
What's gonna make the difference for like you never saw a woman with deep voices not here?
No. I don't have no problem with it. I'm not your man, and whoever you fucking, that's not me anyway. And nor is it him, or is it him. We're just asking generally. People probably.
Hugh Jassel says, I hate having a deep voice. Everyone turns their head to watch you speaking. Yeah, deep voices are very rare.
Concerned in the chatter.
But she has kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I never give a fuck about. I never give a fuck about nobody to talk anything about my voice or the way I look or anything like. I literally don't care.
Okay. Is it your voice or your actions also kind of match the voice in terms of masculinity?
Because I'm alpha. Yeah.
Oh, you're an alpha.
No. Oh boy. Oh God. Ay. Wishbone says, you see how she was acting towards Ack, but Myron, she was ready to fight. Yeah. And the thing is, she's supposed to be this masculine, dominant woman and da-da-da. That's just not attractive. It's not attractive, and she knows it's not. That's why she went out and got fake tits and a BBL.
I'm alpha women.
Okay, so let me go ahead and dispel this myth. There's no such thing as an alpha female, guys. No such thing. I know you ladies watching, I know you would all like to think that there is such a thing as an alpha female. No, there is no such thing as an alpha female. An alpha female is quite literally a misnomer. And if you don't know what the word misnomer means, then I can't help you.
Okay.
I'm dominant. That's what it is.
I know you Spanish. You mean like El Alpha, like the Latin artist, or you mean like
no.
That nigga said El Alpha.
I'm just dominant.
She's growing an Adam's apple during this podcast.
Wait. Oh, my man. So wait, when you with niggas like how do you kind of showcase the alphaness?
How?
If you was dating my nigga Fresh, you know what I mean? You looking for a girl and everything, you know what I mean? How would you showcase the fact that you alpha to my nigga?
I would have made him submit to me and do whatever I want.
What the fuck?
Damn. The thing is, I think some of the girl. Look at old girl. Look at old girl. Old girl looks like she is turned on by this alphaness. Holy God.
No.
Yo, Fresh, you gotta suck her dick. That's what she's.
Look at this. Look at old girl. Look at old girl, man. The one that got exposed by SNEAKO.
Whatever I want.
What the fuck?
No.
Yo, Fresh.
Look at her. She's like, hey, it is what it is. Cool in first place says Leah Thomas is an alpha female. No, Leah Thomas is a beta male.
You gotta suck her dick. That's what she said.
That's Fresh's vibe.
Wait. What does that mean? What does that mean? You gotta explain to a guy like.
I'm married, so like it's just.
Just hypothetically. Like how does that mean? What do you do with your husband? What you do with your husband?
What I do with my husband?
Yeah. How does he submit to you?
How? Kissing my feet, taking
fuck
care of
him?
me.
Do you fuck your husband?
No, you crazy.
No, that's a good question because
Because submit's not that.
Okay.
It's a man be willing to do anything for you.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Holy.
That's what is submit.
Okay, so you would have a nigga like Fresh sucking your toes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
That's how.
Yo, I don't know. Look, man. Look. Listen, I don't have anything against dudes with a foot fetish. I don't have anything. Look. If that's you, that's you. I don't be sucking toes. Like, I don't be. And Devin has beautiful feet. She has pretty feet. I don't want to suck them. I'm just not. That's just not me. That's just not me. And look, same thing with eating the booty. Not something I would do. Not something I would do. But if you eat the booty, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you. Sterling Cooper at the CME says he loves eating ass. Hey, he said he loves eating the booty. Hey, I'm a pervert. He said, hey, look, I'm a pervert. I'm a degenerate. I like eating ass. Hey, it's all good. And I was right there in the first row. And everybody just kind of looked at me. I was like, oh, shit. You know, one of my guys just admitted to eating the booty. If you like eating booty, that's cool. That's just not. That's just, you know, I don't like booty and feet. You know, hey, look, if that's you, that's you. That's just, you know, I don't know. Just
Sexy for women.
Don't use my dog.
We like it. Or it's my. We know what I'm saying.
Can we go to the chats, man? I haven't enough of this, man.
Because what?
You're fresh out of that conversation.
Why? Like, you guys never heard about dog?
I'm gonna keep it on 100. Like, if yo, listen, I'm on that finesse 2 times type of timing where
You never had different types of sex.
no,
You just
I don't
have
fuck with no chick who
average
sound like a nigga. That's just 100. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you.
Wait.
No, wait. We not wait. Fuck all of that. Fuck wait. Hold on.
You don't
Booty
have
patrol.
to, because I'm not asking you to fuck
No. Hold on.
I don't like disrespect, and I'm come correct.
No. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm asking how
Yes,
you and
you
your
are.
situations get down or people like you. I'm trying to come to understand it.
How people like me?
My nigga, you sound masculine.
Because of my personality and who I am, not because of how I sound. Like,
True.
that's what's supposed to be.
Okay.
shout out. Jay Belay says shout out to Gavin. Yes, Gavin on Temptation Island Season 2. Yes.
So we're going to move on now and some more chats here.
There we go.
Okay, we got Edal G says, W SNEAKO. SNEAKO needs to come on more often. SNEAKO, are you streaming on Rumble or trying to hop onto a different platform?
Hold on.
Yo, y'all should bring SNEAKO on here once a week, man. Nigga came on here, turned the bitch up, man.
If you don't get
This is why the reason why Myron brings on SNEAKO is because he gets in their ass, man. He gets in their ass. Like, these women come on and they're SNEAKO's like, whoa, wait a minute. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Yeah, Red just called AK a troll. Okay. All right. So she just literally said he's a troll. She just called him a troll. That was disrespectful. Act, let it go. Act, let it go. He heard what she said. He heard what she said. But I don't think she knows what Act knows.
Man, I love music.
Fuck you,
These
Fresh.
chicks be having a mental warfare with their ego. Okay. 98 says SNEAKO been drinking, for fuck's sake.
I'm a man of God. I don't drink. I'm Muslim. I don't like
Technomon says the girl in yellow got milk, but yells when she speaks. Talk less.
Wait.
You want to respond to him?
Was you?
What the fuck you say, nigga? I'm Cuban. I'm Cuban.
manly ass
Damn, that's crazy.
women.
Definitely not manly here, baby. At all.
Ooh. Talk
At
to him,
all.
sis. Sis, talk to him. Sis,
At all.
talk to that nigga.
Go, Queen.
That's all I gotta say.
Go on, sis.
So manly. Don't let that nigga do that. That fuck nigga. Check that fuck nigga.
Okay. Eddie Chris is here.
Yo.
Says, AK, question for you. Can we get Andrew Tate Top G interview part 2 real soon?
Yeah. I'm about to take my own pilgrimage to motherfucking Bucharest, nigga.
All right, here we go. We're gonna move it up.
Tony Bauman says,
We're gonna move it up to the size matter. Here we go.
All the way.
Did the woman ask question
Oh,
already?
that's so funny.
they're done.
Yeah, Bad Rasta says since AK got there, she's been hiding and trying to stay under the radar. I think she knows that DJ Akademiks knows about her. But again, we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the point. I will return back to the point that she capped. She's sitting here, I'm my boyfriend, or I'm looking for a man, and this and that and the other. She ain't looking for a man. She's looking to get pounded out on a yacht. It is what it is. Yeah, some guy says, yep, Red sure is quiet. Now that sure is very quiet. Now that AK is on other than her troll comment. She's going to keep poking the bear. But yeah, she ain't running off at the mouth no more. Is she? Nah, she is noticeably silent. Isn't that interesting? And you can look at her body language. She's literally trying to hide from Ak. She is she's using the girl to her right as a shield from Akademiks.
Y'all kick people out today?
Yeah, two canceled.
One other one left as well.
Now, I'll tell you this, guys. As far as the girl with the deep voice, I'm not going to make fun of her for that. Because she doesn't have any control over that. Listen, if I'm gonna make a statement, I got to stick with it. I'm not going to bag on something. I'm not gonna make fun of someone for something they have no control over. I'm just not gonna do it. She has control over the tattoos on her face. She has control of that sleeve tattoo. She doesn't have control over her voice, right? Now, listen, if they want to poke fun at her, that's fine. It's not something that I would do. It's not, and I'm not trying to say that I'm any better or worse than SNEAKO or Akademiks, but that's just not what I do. I'm not going to make fun, I'm not going to make fun of a girl for something she has no control over, right? Now, if she is overweight, yeah, I'll bag on her for that because she controls everything that goes into her mouth. A girl's weight, her attitude, her femininity, all of that is under her control. Her voice is not. So it is what it is.
Yo, was she pregnant?
Who else left? Oh, yeah. She said it won't go away.
She did?
She was just fat.
She wasn't fat.
Right now, she was pregnant. She had 6 kids. She had 6 kids?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Who got her here? Why was she here?
I don't know.
6?
Wait, 6 kids? Yeah, bro. 6 kids.
She was like 18.
Well, she was 30. No, she was 30.
Holy 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
You act. You been in Miami a bunch of times.
Look like you had a ratchet ass panel tonight, nigga. I see a name tatted on her. I'm just looking around.
Actually, I got a question because we were talking about shrimps.
So a name tatted on you makes you ghetto? Ratchet?
Yeah, it does.
Toxic.
Can we ask?
Here we go. These girls are ratchets, guys. Listen, let's just keep it. Look, let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a buck, y'all. These girls are ratchets. And when you look and act like a ratchet, you're going to be treated like one. Right? Like, if you look and act like a ratchet, you can't be upset. You can't be upset when you get treated like a ratchet. If you act like a yacht thot, you're going to be treated like a yacht thot. If you are wearing a ratchet's uniform, you are going to be treated like and called a ratchet. Cry me a river.
I want to ask, especially Shrimp Dick over here, does size matter?
Of course.
Okay, what's your...
Size only matters to hoes, guys. Size only matters to hoes. Man. And most girls have a lot of sexual experience. And what happens is they get ran up in so many times that it takes a bigger you-know-what to please them. Now, one would argue, yeah, Donovan, but the vajayjay has the vajayjay tightens itself back up. It returns to its natural form. You're right. It does. It does tighten up after intercourse. Here's the problem. These girls never stop fucking long enough for it to go back to where it was. If these girls, honestly, if you pick the average thought, just the average rank and file thought, they're always fucking. Always fucking. Right? If the average thought could just stop sleeping around for 6 months, maybe, and do some Kegels, maybe they could feel something down there. Maybe they would feel something down there when a guy with an average Johnson runs up in it. But the problem is they never stop fucking. Girls are always like, yeah, but if I do Kegels and it'll tighten back up. Yes, it does. It will tighten back up with Kegels and abstinence. But girls are only doing Kegels on sausages. Girls are only doing Kegels on sausages. I'm not trying to hear none of that. I'm not trying to hear none of that. The reason why hoes are loose, the reason why size matters, is because they do not allow their vajayjays time enough to return to its natural form. That's why we call it roast beef energy. That's why we say their vajayjays are blown out. That's what it is. It is biologically true. Yes, if a woman stops having sex long enough, then eventually the vagina will return back to a semblance of its form. But if you don't stop fucking for long enough for it to go back, then guess what? You're going to be loose. It is what it is. Bad Wrench Automotive says hot dog down a hallway. Dre Raven $5 says so it's just like Quentin Tino's opening monologue in Reservoir Dogs. Uh-oh. Don't get me started. Wow.
Ideal size.
Because like with a shrimp, what the fuck you gonna do?
Exactly. So what's your
Okay, so she called him shrimp dick before he went in about the voice, right? She called him she went in, she called him shrimp dick. SNEAKO was bodying this woman. SNEAKO was bodying this woman big time. And she didn't have any answers for her bullshit, so she called him shrimp dick. That opened the door for SNEAKO. And again, if I don't know, listen, I don't know what size sausage SNEAKO has. I don't know, right? But regardless, he does not have control over that. If a man has a small penis, he doesn't have control over that. But this is what women do, guys. Women always make fun of men for things they have no control over. Now, later on, Miss Brazil is going to tell Akademiks that he needs to lose weight. Hey, man. Akademiks is a bigger guy. That's on him. That's on him. Right? That's fair game. But women are always talking shit about, oh, well, you're bald. You're short. You're ugly. You're this. They almost always make fun of guys over things they have no control over. So what's the first thing she did when she felt like she had to go on the offensive with SNEAKO? You have a small dick. Well, guess what? Now SNEAKO's like, oh, okay. All right. So you're going to make fun of something that I don't have control over, and I'm not saying SNEAKO has a small dick. Okay, so now I'm going to go in. Sensei says, no, SNEAKO was bullying this woman with her deep voice. Sensei, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, man. Listen, check this out. Let's check this out. Put a 1 in the chat. Pardon me. Put a 1 in the chat if you care that SNEAKO bullied this woman with a deep voice. I want to find out how many white knights we have in here. I want to find out what happened. I want to find out because why are you worried, Sensei, about SNEAKO bullying some thought? Why are we worried about that? It is amazing to me. It's amazing to me the number of men who come to the defense of women. Oh, SNEAKO bullied her. Yeah, and I don't give a fuck, man. Modern women are absolutely terrible. And the Fresh and Fit podcast, looks into the eye of that. This is the way modern women are. This is how fucked up they are. Then I got people in my chat, yeah, but he bullied her. Oh, boo fucking who? She got her little feelings hurt on the Big Bad Misogynistic podcast. Cry me a river. Then Sensei says that's not what the show is about. Then you, my friend, you have it wrong, bruh. But listen, Sensei, if you're uncomfortable with men bullying women, then you don't have to watch the Fresh and Fit podcast. You just don't. You don't have to watch the Fresh and Fit podcast. You don't. I don't give a look, check this out, dude. Men, we get shit on there. This is why the Fresh and Fit podcast has blown up. This is why Fresh and Fit Podcast is blown up. Because most men get shit on, dude, 24/7, man, even in their fucking sleep. And Fresh and Fit offers education and a little bit of respite for average men who get treated like dog shit by below average women every day. This is their one reprieve. This is their one, and it's funny because a lot of their detractors, well, their audience just wants to see women get dunked on. You're goddamn right they want to see women get dunked on. Why? Because men have been getting dunked on for 65 fucking years. Okay, so what if SNEAKO did bully her? Big fucking deal. Cry me a fucking river. Fuck out of here.
What's your ideal size?
I want to know, like, how you please girls with a shrimp dick.
Exactly. So what's the ideal size for the chat watching and everybody here?
What's a
I
good
have
size?
my own preferences. Like, every girl are different.
So what's your preference?
Doesn't matter.
No, tell that nigga. No, tell that nigga. He been thinking about the surgery. Tell that nigga. Tell him.
You can't match the energy, bro. Like, that's what it is.
So what is your ideal size so I know so I can attach whatever?
I'm not interested.
So SNEAKO is using a technique. SNEAKO is using a technique called agree and amplify. She says, you have, I can't imitate her voice. She says, you have shrimp dick. You have shrimp dick. And SNEAKO's like, no, I know. I just need to know how long, what attachment. This is great.
I'm married.
Okay, so, hypothetically for the chat.
Southern Elite Training says AK and SNEAKO was whack last night. So Southern Elite Training is caping up for these hoes. He's caping up for these hoes. So listen, Southern Elite Training, you have every right to your opinion, but why were they whack? Why were they whack? All right? I don't understand why men who understand the state of women, I don't understand why why you guys would feel the need to say that SNEAKO and AK were out of pocket last night. I don't understand that. I don't understand. What this comes down to is SNEAKO and AK call these women out on their bullshit in real fucking time. If you think that's whack, then I guess you think that's whack. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm Team SNEAKO. I'm Team DJ Akademiks. These women need to be dunked on. These women need to be dunked on. They need to be fucking humbled. That's just all there is to it. So, listen, there's nothing wrong with you if you call them whack. It just means you're, probably a white knight. Because I'll be caping up for hoes. Nope.
Everybody watching, and so that we could actually ask a question right now. You're married. What's your ideal size?
My husband's size. And I'm not going to say here because we public, so.
Okay.
Right.
6?
No answer?
Well, how you please girls like that? Like you just
you're not answering the question.
Or you,
what's your ideal?
That's... I actually like how she does this, though. This is actually funny when she does it. So how you please girls with your shrimp dick? Huh? How you please girls? You have super small dick. How you please girls? You have no dick. No dick.
What size over here?
5'6".
What? No. Big size.
Some guy says she did not want to say because her preference was the hung guy. Well, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, that was a good one. Some guy says she did not want to say because her preference was the hung guy down at the club and not her husband. Yeah. Southern Elite Training says, ain't no cape for these hoes. SNEAKO and AK is just lame to me, my opinion. Then why do you think they're lame? What makes them lame? What makes them lame? Like, I want to know what makes them lame. Because it sounds to me like you're saying they're lame because they went in on these hoes. That doesn't make them lame to me. Sorry.
Consider dick size.
5 or 6 inches?
Yeah, but even if you have a little dick, if you know how to work.
You know how to work it. It's the size, the motion in the
some
ocean.
Female would be good with it. You just gotta know how
You gotta know how to. You gotta work it.
You just gotta do not come so fast. That's what matters for women.
No,
yes, sir.
Work it.
If you come too fast, that'll make women frustrated. Like if you have a okay dick and you still can't fuck.
Yo, I ain't even trying to get too TMI. When you fucking a nigga sucking his dick, real rap, Is your voice that fucking deep, or at least you got like the we're fucking voice?
Why, you want me to make a little bit of noise?
No, I'm not.
Here we go.
If I heard Pop Smoke talking from heaven while I'm stroking, I'm soft.
Just Invest today. They're dissing them for no reason. SNEAKO came in dissing her voice. So? I don't care. Okay, yeah, so SNEAKO came in dissing her voice. So? What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? So a man made fun of a woman on a podcast. What's the problem? If you have a problem with that, then fine. But I don't think it's that big a deal. I don't think it's that big a deal at all. So a man started dissing a woman's voice. Big fucking deal. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. If you guys have a problem with the Fresh and Fit podcast, then just don't watch it. I do not have a problem watching women get dunked on. The Fresh and Fit podcast is it's the only place in the world where women go and get fucking humbled. But I guess even men have a problem with the fact that women get humbled on Fresh and Fit. Not my cup of tea.
We're a rat.
Uh-oh.
But you have to lose some weight until you can see your dick.
Oh!
She got that.
Oh, boy.
So you're saying,
oh boy.
Wait. So you're saying that if I lose some weight and I become your broke ass bitch ass boyfriend, no, and I start fucking with a masculine bitch like you with fake titties, right, with a fucking tattoo on your face,
nigga,
masculine as
Rayhana says the reason why these dudes have their capes on. Their capes out is due to them refusing to let go of all their blue pill elements. Of course. Yes. Exactly. You know? It is what it is. Listen, any man who has a problem with a man making fun of a woman, that's your problem. That's your problem.
Shit.
Yes.
Gets money, says Red, laughing, then hides again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sensei. Here we go. I was waiting on you to say this. The show is about male improvement and highlighting women's nature. I enjoy watching the podcast last night, but was uncalled for, and even Mike said it and left. Oh, so what Mike Rashid says is gospel. Is it? I got news for you, Sensei. You're right. This podcast is about male improvement and highlighting women's nature, but it's also about entertainment. DJ Akademiks gets eyeballs. Content creation is a business, whether you want to admit it or not. Fresh and Fit have helped millions and millions of men around the world. Millions of men around the world. Yeah, they get up to some hijinks. So listen, if you want to run in behind your god, Mike Rashid, I guess if Mike Rashid got up and left, that means it was wrong. Fine. But this is the business. Just because you're uncomfortable seeing women be uncomfortable, that's not my problem. You people, it's funny, man. Like, it's so funny. Like, the audience always thinks, there's always a few members in the audience who they take their own opinion too seriously. Sensei, Myron Gaines is going to run that podcast exactly how the fuck he wants it. And he doesn't give a fuck what you think or say. They've almost got 1 million subscribers. And if you don't like watching this, then don't watch. I don't know why you're watching me watch this anyway. If you have such a problem with it, why are you watching? No, you just want to run off at the mouth and bitch and moan about, oh, well, Fresh and Fit should do this or Fresh and Fit should do that. Don't watch. Unsubscribe from their channel and unsubscribe from my channel. That's just all there is to it.
How are you going to be sounding?
How I'm going to be sounding?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what the fuck? Or it's different, like, you know.
Yeah, dude, Red is trying to be as small as possible. Yeah, dude, you guys, I mean, dude, listen, man. Look. There are a lot of people in here. There are a lot of people in here who are closet white knights under the guise of, well, this show is about male improvement and exposing female nature. Exposing female nature is a messy business, my friend. It is a messy business. Exposing female nature, not going to be too clean. Dude, listen, man, the manosphere, we have sat here. The manosphere has been around for roughly 12 years. It's been nothing but it's been nothing but, it really has been kind of an echo chamber. But Kevin Samuels and Fresh and Fit, they're the first people who actually took the conversation to the public. They actually took the conversation to the public. Everybody always says, oh, this is an echo chamber, blah, 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 blah. And then we have people who disagree with what we say. Fresh and Fit show us exactly what we say is correct. And you guys don't like the way it is. Southern Elite Training says a bunch of people who get no the JJ in here. Okay, so here we go. So Southern Elite Training doesn't have an argument. He doesn't have an argument. So now he's going the female. You know what? It's interesting. You just did it. That was a female tactic, my friend. That was a female tactic when you don't have an answer. Oh, yeah. Well, you don't get any pussy. Yeah, you totally just won that. You totally just won that interaction. Because I've never, ever heard that before.
Saying everybody, bitches like fat niggas like you, so what's the problem?
Bitches love rich nigga like me.
Oh,
I bet your boyfriend ain't rich like me.
What's the matter?
I bet your boyfriend ain't rich like me.
But he can't fuck me better than you would, so.
But I bet you live in a fucking Section 8 housing. And I live in a fucking mansion with
You still unhappy because if you wasn't unhappy, you wasn't being aggressive and being rude.
I might get a bit of mic. Yo, turn my shit up. I love this.
You unhappy, baby. Like you got to stop be acting like weird because you're just unhappy.
No,
it's not my problem if you unhappy. Like I'm very happy with my life.
What do you think won't happen?
Because you do that. Like being weird.
No. I'm asking you a question. You sound like hold on. Relax, Shirley. Your man ain't here. And he couldn't afford to get in this building, okay?
Oh.
Let me tell you this.
Oh.
I'm asking you, who said disrespectful?
It's mad disrespectful, boy. You been disrespectful.
Stop playing. Stop playing. Yo, my nigga done fucked you, nigga.
Here we go.
Like in the Airbnb. Get the fuck on out.
Actually,
there it is. No, she's exposed. That's it. That's it. You know, it's funny. As soon as she told Ak, as soon as Ak told her to shut the fuck up, she was like, "Oh shit, I better get out of the crosshairs. I better get out of the crosshairs. Watch this. She was like, dude, this woman knows as soon as Ak takes his focus away from Miss Brazil and puts it onto her, she knows she's in trouble. And Ak didn't waste no time. Her instincts were correct. As soon as she said something out of pocket, Ak went right there. That's why her ass was up from that table. Watch this.
Stop.
Well, yo. Uh-oh.
Yo, my nigga done fucked you, nigga, like in the Airbnb. Get the fuck on out.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Actually,
there it is.
To know he's fucking
She's out. That's it. She's out. She got exposed as a hoe, and now she don't want to talk about it. Yep, that's it.
I'm talking facts, nigga.
Just lame niggas.
I'm talking facts, nigga.
That's it.
You not, nigga.
Let somebody say something. I'm talking facts, nigga.
Later.
Happy, nigga.
Later.
Nigga, my boy fucked you the Airbnb that I rented, nigga. That I paid, nigga.
Yo, look at SNEAKO. Yo, look at SNEAKO. Watch SNEAKO's face. Watch SNEAKO.
Nigga, my boy fucked you the Airbnb that I rented.
SNEAKO's like, oh shit.
Nigga, that I paid, nigga. That I paid the whole money. Don't come on here.
Yo, look at SNEAKO. Real talk. Real shit. Look at SNEAKO. SNEAKO's like, God damn. Look at this.
Talking that shit. All that cap you been doing.
There it is. There it is. That's it. It's over.
Is here now.
Oh yeah.
It's over.
My nigga fucked the shit up. Yo, the nigga gave you a fucking rose, bitch, and he fucked the shit out of you. That's facts.
Wow.
Say somebody.
Gave her a rose?
Say somebody.
He gave that bitch a
rose. Facts.
Don't tell me. I hope he didn't get that bitch a rose, did he?
That's why you're on camera. Get on camera. We can talk about it. Get on camera. We talk about it. I'll FaceTime my nigga.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Lose his pussy.
Here we go.
10 years,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it.
Won't talk about it. Okay. Is she coming back? I don't think so. Where my phone?
No. She's out. She's out.
Exactly.
Okay, so
hold on. We're not done.
Yo, Ak was about to take out his phone and FaceTime this nigga and confirm. That's why old girl was out. She couldn't help herself. Oh my God, that's mad disrespectful because women can't stand it when other women are being talked to like this. Her ass took the bait. She took the bait, and as soon as she bit that bait, she knew she was in trouble. She knew she was in trouble because as soon as she said something out the way, that opened up the floodgates. Rose and everything. So not only do we know that old boy was all up in them guts, she got a rose out of it. My question is, why did you just accept a rose, baby girl? Right?
This nigga ain't kicking
We not done. We not done. SNEAKO, you see when you on the show? Learn from big acting.
Yeah, I could see your pubes through your panties right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like the light showing. I don't know how you fit on a plane with that BBL and your boobs are bumping into the mic, but I legitimately know that. Like, not even trying to rip you.
God.
I can see your whole bush through your panties.
My God!
I can't. Like right now.
This is
I can see
unbelievable.
what's going on right now.
Okay.
Bingo. Vaughn just says proof they know sleeping around loses their value. Exactly. Women talk all the time about, well, my body count is my choice and blah, 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 blah. Really? If your body count is such a choice, if it's not a bad thing to sleep around, why did your ass get up and run out of here like the fucking Roadrunner? Like, yo, she couldn't get the fuck out of there fast enough. As soon as Ak opened up his mouth to start talking shit, she was out. She's like, nope, fuck it. So Red got exposed a hoe. She got exposed as a hoe. Oh, she got a roach. Oh, it was a roach, not a... That's even worse. Hold up. Wait. Hold on.
Oh, my God.
Kevin, I got questions.
What the French toast?
That's what I'm talking about, Kevin. So this bitch gave up the butt for a roach? You didn't even get a blunt. You couldn't have got a joint or a blunt? You couldn't even get a joint? You got pardon me. You got bottomed out for some weed? You got bottomed out for a roach, not even the whole thing? Mellow Piff says nobody else thinks the pube comment was just weird. No, what I think is weird is that SNEAKO can see this woman's pubes through under the table. What the hell is she wearing? What's weird about that? That's not weird. Her fucking bush is showing. SNEAKO called her out on it. That's not weird at all.
We're gonna end this show. No,
guys.
Stop being weird, bro.
I'm just saying, like, it's very visible. It's like in front of my face.
Stop it. Yo, we don't take no disrespect lightly here, period.
No, sir.
That shorty got her point. Matter of fact, the moment she saw...
And you know what? It's funny. Look at Miss Brazil. She looks turned on by the fact that SNEAKO is bodying her. Look, watch this. This is so funny. You know what? It's funny. You white knight ass niggas in the chat have more of a problem with SNEAKO bagging on Miss Brazil than Miss Brazil is. Every time SNEAKO goes after Miss Brazil, there's a bigger smile on her face. Look. She looks at him. Look at the smile on her face. Watch this. You white knight niggas is something. Y'all niggas is whack. Y'all are whack. He bullied her. Blah, 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 blah. That was unnecessary.
I can't. Right now, I can see
watch her smile.
What's going on right now?
Okay.
Look.
We're gonna end this show.
Watch.
No.
Look at the smile on her face. She loves the fact that SNEAKO is looking at her crotch. She loves it. She fucking loves it. Look at the smile on her face. But you white ass niggas in the chat, yeah, well, you bullied her. Fuck out of here, man. Dude, she wants SNEAKO's babies, fam. She wants SNEAKO's babies.
Stop being weird, bro.
You know what that is? I think you want to know what I think? I think SNEAKO is low-key shooting a shot. Because look at the smile on her face. This is funny. SNEAKO versus the Brazilian girl. They're razzing each other right now. Because they're low-key flirting, guys. They're low-key flirting. And you want to know something? Look at the smile on her face. If that doesn't prove that modern women are all the way fucked, nothing does. Let me explain. when you like a woman and you flirt with a woman, you like, you gently, the coquettish game of tug of war, right? You lightly neg her at times, whatever the case may be, but it doesn't work with modern women. Modern women, dude, the way modern women are only attracted to men who absolutely get in their, ass. In other words, to be attractive to women like this, you have to absolutely talk to them like absolute dog shit. And you want to know something? The longer this went on, the more turned on Miss Brazil looked to be. The longer she turned on, and you want to know something? SNEAKO was actually aware of it, which is why he made the comment in the first place. They're flirting with each other, guys. They're flirting with each other. So while you niggas in the chat have a problem with the fact that SNEAKO bullied Miss Brazil, he is low-key shooting a shot. He's talking about her BBL, talking about her fake boobs. And you want to know something? Miss Brazil knows it too. That's why she's not that's why she doesn't get mad at SNEAKO. She doesn't get mad. She gets mad at Ak because she don't want Ak. She don't want to fuck him. She wants to fuck SNEAKO. That's why they are flirting. Baby Lane Stanford says chicks like when you call them ugly too. That's exactly what's happening. But nah, you niggas in the chat, he was super corny and da-da-da-da-da. Nah, man. Nope. No, you guys missed the show. Y'all missed the motherfucking show. SNEAKO is sitting here. Dude, SNEAKO is sitting here running Jedi level fucking game. And none of y'all picked up on it. None of y'all picked up on it. SNEAKO was running airtight Jedi level fucking game. So much so that all of us thought he was just rude to her and bullying her. No, man. SNEAKO went back to the old school. Ice Dragon Kid took the words right out of my mouth. This is the equivalent of pulling her hair and pushing her down. There you go. What do we do when we're in 3rd and 4th grade and we like a girl, right? We pull her hair, right? We push her down. We throw sand on her. We throw spitballs at her. We want to get her attention. King Life, playful bullying gets certain girls wet. Exactly. SNEAKO figured out that this was this girl's drug from the jump. That's why he did it the whole fucking show. And you can see on her, you look at the smile on her face, guys. Look at the smile on her face. Every time he jumps in and talks shit to or about her, she cannot get enough, guys. Modern women are, and see, SNEAKO understands how to deal with modern women. He knows you can't be nice to these bitches. He knows women like Miss Brazil, you can't be nice to these bitches. You have to be a 100% absolute sadistic fucking asshole. You gotta be. Especially to, that's why he asked her, oh, you're an alpha female. SNEAKO's not stupid. Oh, alpha female, huh? An alpha female. A woman who's strong and independent, super masculine, deep voice. The only way to get them wet below the belt is to be extreme sadistic asshole game. Extreme sadistic asshole game. I can promise you, this is the first and only man who has ever addressed her like this, and she cannot get enough. She can't get enough. This back and forth between her and SNEAKO is nothing more than flirting. Nothing more than flirting. And if her husband is watching this, he needs to be on the lookout. Oh, he's making fun of my girl and da-da-da-da-da, this and that and the third. Nah, man, no. He's flirting with your wife, and your wife is flirting back with him. That's what's happening. So all you niggas in the chat, oh, he bullied her and he shouldn't have made fun of her and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The joke's on you, motherfuckers. The joke is on y'all. SNEAKO's running game, and the only two people that seem to understand that he's running game is him and her. Unbelievable.
Like it's very visible. It's like in front
look,
of
look at her.
Yo,
look.
We don't take no.
He said it's very visible. I am looking at your vagina. That's what he's saying. Look, watch. Look at the smile. Look at the smile. Look, watch. Look, watch.
Stop being weird, bro.
See, she's like, oh, that's weird, bro. That's weird. But she hasn't crossed her legs yet, has she? She hasn't crossed her. She hasn't blocked her. She hasn't blocked her crotch yet, has she? Oh, that's weird, bro. Blah 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 blah. She's playing dude. SNEAKO and Miss Brazil, they're speaking the same language, y'all. They're speaking the same language. Not many men are fluent in extreme asshole game. I happen to be fluent in extreme asshole game, and it took me a while to figure it out. But that's what's happening. Watch.
I'm just saying, like, it's very visible. It's like
I'm just saying, like, it's very visible. Look at the smile on her face. Look at the smile on her face. Eyes just a twinkling. Her hand is up. She's not her. See, here's the thing. When she addresses DJ Akademiks, her palm is down when she's pointing. That's confrontational body language. This right here is submissive body language. This is the equivalent of a dog showing you his belly. I'm submitting to you. Her voice is playful. She's exposed. I mean, guys, it's all there. It's all there. She's not, dude. She's not closing her legs. Teddy says, Donovan really going in to defend his boy. Bruh, it's okay. Listen, Teddy, you're clueless. This is flirtation. This is flirtation. And I'm not really going in to defend my boy. I don't have to defend anything. This is flirtation. And see, men like Teddy in the chat, they don't and this is not your fault, Teddy. I'm not bagging on you. But men like Teddy don't understand women on this level. If you understand women on this level, like men like SNEAKO, myself, Rashid, etc., if you understand women on this level, then you can see clearly what's going on here. Men like Teddy see this and say, "Oh, well, that's absolutely crazy. There's no way they're flirting with each other." Donovan is he's just going to say whatever is off the cuff to defend his boy. I don't have to defend anybody. That is, yeah, look, here we go. Odin says, that's why Brandon Carter and Mike Rashid had different reactions to the bullying. Gentlemen, SNEAKO didn't bully Miss Brazil. He was flirting with her. And it's funny. At first, she probably took offense to it, but then she called him shrimp dick. Oh, shrimp dick. How do you please a woman with a shrimp dick? Guys, this is the coquettish game of tug of war. The conversation was never contentious with them. It was always very, very playful. It was always playful. That's why she never got mad at SNEAKO, because they're flirting, guys. They're flirting. Men like Teddy have no idea what is happening on the screen. So many guys, oh, he was bullying. This is not bullying. Let's continue. Watch. He just says, I'm just saying it's very visible. Translation, I'm looking at your vagina. And the smile on her face says, you know what? I like that you're looking at my vagina. I'm going to call you shrimp dick again.
in front of my face.
Look! Oh, look at that. No, she's got it. What are you talking about? What do you mean it's visible? He's looking away. She continues to look at him. Look at that. There's no anger on her face. The fake indignation. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm not showing da-da-da-da-da. Come on. This is easy.
Stop it. Yo,
look.
We don't take no disrespect lightly here, period. That shorty got up on her. Matter of fact, the moment she saw my face, she was trying to get off camera.
Yeah.
Facts,
oh, yes. There it is.
Nigga, you know why?
Yes,
she been doing the fucking case. SNEAKO mentioned it. Bitch.
Yep.
Silky was on your fucking guts. That's fact. You won't get back on here and talk about it.
Nope.
Because I'll expose that shit. Don't come on here talking all that bullshit. Y'all can lie to my...
Look at SNEAKO. I love SNEAKO's face. SNEAKO's like, yo, you're putting the bitch out. Look at SNEAKO. Yo, SNEAKO's like, God damn. Yo, SNEAKO's face is fucking classic. I love it. I love it.
Because I'll expose that shit.
Look at that.
Don't come on here talking all that bullshit. Y'all can lie to Myron. This big act in the building, nigga.
Yes, sir. Let him know.
Anybody?
Hey, I'm going to give him a Don DeMarco. Real shit. And I love SNEAKO. I love SNEAKO's face. SNEAKO's like, damn.
Anybody got something to say? Hold on. Anybody got something to say? Yo, cut that bitch, Mike. Anybody got something to say? Shorty.
That's bullshit.
Shorty. Realize where you at.
See, now do you see how she's talking to Akademiks? And you want to know something? I don't know. Maybe Act realize this. I don't know that he knows that SNEAKO and Miss Brazil was flirting, right? I don't know that he knows. Yeah, Wakeless Sleeper says, need that SNEAKO face for an emoji. Yo, I'm going back and I'm getting that goddamn screen grab. That shit is fucking classic. Oh, there it is. That shit. Oh, wait a minute. That shit is. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. I gotta blow that up. This is fucking classic. The motherfucking SNEAKO face. This shit. Yo, SNEAKO is killing me with this shit. He's like, God damn. Oh my God. SBZ1234 says that's why SNEAKO has that face. He knows AK didn't know SNEAKO was flirting. Yeah, I don't think Ak knew he was flirting either. That's why he came on and went in on Miss Brazil. And look, fucking SNEAKO's not gonna be. Oh, okay, Ak. Enough of that. Nah, SNEAKO jumped in. SNEAKO jumped in. He's like, nah, this is all good. You're helping me with my game. Get mad at him and fuck me.
Bullshit, y'all can lie to Myron. This big Ak in the building.
Let him know something, Ak. Just SNEAKO. I cannot get over that fucking SNEAKO face. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, this is crazy. Somebody needs. I'm gonna meme the hell out of that. And you want to know something? Brandon likes it too. Low key.
Anybody got something to say? Hold on. Anybody got something to say? Yo, cut that bitch.
Oh, look. Do you see how she glanced at SNEAKO again? Watch. She was about to say something. She stopped and then she looked at SNEAKO. Watch.
Hold on. Anybody got something to say?
There it is. You see that? She's looking to SNEAKO. She wants to flirt some more. She wants him to look at her vagina again. Yes, she does. Vaughn says she's very masculine, but would be feminine for SNEAKO. Conditional femininity. Guys, if you're a Sharp Stream or a patron member, we are breaking down season 2. We're breaking down season 2 of Married at First Sight. And there's a contestant on there who was, she was masculine as fuck. Dude, she drinks all the time. She even ordered for him at the restaurant. But guess what? Now that she is starting to like him, she is softening up. She's more feminine. She even looks better. Why? Because the guy has shown that he is not afraid to poke her in the ribs. He's not afraid to make fun of her. He made fun of her whack-ass bathroom. He's like, yeah, this is a selling point. He's not afraid to get in there and mix it up. And lo and behold, all of a fucking sudden, now she's starting to soften up. Guys, this is how women work. This is how women work, guys. The most hyper-masculine women require copious amounts of asshole game. And I mean asshole to the max. And these girls will shit test you. They will absolutely shit test you. You want to know what her test was? Shrimp dick. How you please woman with shrimp dick? How do you please a woman with a shrimp dick? Now she's asking those kinds of questions, but now she calls him shrimp dick. SNEAKO didn't let him bother him. SNEAKO didn't let that bother him. He's like, well, I'm okay. I got a shrimp dick. I just need to know how much of an extension. Ear to ear smile, baby. Ear to ear smile. King Life says, damn, when we slow it all down, we start seeing game firsthand more and more. Guys, this is why I do what I do, man. This is why I do what I do. Nobody else is talking about it in this regard. Nobody's talking about it in this regard. But look how she's looking at SNEAKO. She's looking at him for guidance, leadership. She's turned on. Please look at my vagina again. Please talk about it again. Please validate me again.
Hey, yo, cut that bitch, Mike. Anybody got something to say? Shorty.
That's bullshit.
Shorty. Realize where you at. Realize where you at. Nigga, I don't play like that.
I never heard about you. I'm sorry.
Bitch, we never heard about you.
Yeah.
You a masculine looking bitch with a face tat nigga and some fake titties, my nigga. We think you're a nigga.
Ew.
To keep it real, we need a DNA
test,
bitch.
Some real shit. What's going on right now? What is niggas doing right now?
Yeah.
What's the point of this shit?
Why is that LGBT community to cancel this nigga? Why is the LGBT community to cancel him like
niggas off the chain right now. This shit is damn ridiculous.
What's up?
I gotta disagree with Mike Rashid on this. I gotta disagree with him on that. Listen, Mike Rashid is everything I will not be. I actually have a man crush on Mike Rashid. I'm actually glad that I don't have Instagram anymore because Mike Rashid makes me very insecure. He makes me very, very, very insecure. He makes me very insecure. He's muscular, he's good looking, he's rich, he's got bitches. He makes me insecure, man. But I have to diverge from him here. I fuck with Mike Rashid, you know what I'm saying? He's cool and all, but I would not have taken that tactic. The point is that he's calling women out on their bullshit. This is just what DJ Akademiks did. Hustle or Nothing says Rashid is right. This was lame. No, it wasn't. This was not lame. This is what's needed. This is what Fresh and Fit is predicated on. And if you think that shit's lame, then guess what? Unsubscribe from Fresh and Fit. Derek Walls says Mike's worried about the backlash. I mean, I don't know that. I mean, wow, Mike Rashid is super BP. I don't think. No. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. If Mike Rashid were blue pill, he would not be on Fresh and Fit. If he really were blue, they're cool with Myron and Fresh. I can't sign off on that. I mean, listen, Mike Rashid, he does and says some things that I wouldn't do, that I would disagree with, but to call him blue pill, I don't know. That's a bit far.
LGBTQ community will only jump in if you admit you a nigga. Are you a nigga or are you a girl? If you a nigga, then
Anime Red Pill $2 says she's married and the breadwinner too.
Shit. They will hop in because you're talking about them. You're talking about trans women. That is.
Oh boy. Now she's trying to get him canceled. Yep.
I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I just say I think you a nigga.
All right, Fresh.
You're talking about transgender women.
Man, get the fuck out of here. This is the first show. Don't ever mention your fucking bum-ass boyfriend.
Wow. That was...
single day?
Okay, so that was... Wow, that ended abruptly. Wow. Okay. Boy. Okay, so... very, 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 very interesting. Wow. Health as Well says he's a blue pill alpha. Mike Rashid is super blue pill. It's interesting. Guys like Mike Rashid, and this is through no fault of his own, but guys like Mike Rashid he's never struggled with women. I don't get the idea that he's ever struggled with women. Has he had his heart broken? Sure. Right? Has he been through some shit with women? Of course he has. But I've heard him talk about relationships, but you have to understand, man, Mike Rashid has never really struggled with women. He hasn't. He's been a bodybuilder, I think, since he's 19, 20 years old. He's a big, good-looking guy. He's never had trouble with women. He hasn't. And I'm not saying this to bag on the guy. But what it really comes down to is if you have never really struggled with women, if you have never really been shit on by women, then yeah, you're going to hold on to some of those blue pill ideologies because you've never really, like, Mike Rashid has not experienced the worst of a woman. He just hasn't. Listen, I'm sure he's had a few bad experiences here and there, but most men who don't have Mike Rashid's inherent value, his game, his money, etc., most guys don't have it like that. Guys like me, I had to learn it the hard way. I had to learn it the hard way. You know what I mean? I had to learn it the hard way. I'm not the best looking guy in the world. I had to build my game from the ground up, man. I had to learn this shit on the fly. That's what I did. But Mike, dude, I remember he was talking one time when he was 8. He's been bodybuilder since he was 18. Man. Right? Anime Red Pill says Mike is BP, but Alpha has game and has mental point of origin. There you go. All right. Well, there you go. Yeah, Health as Well says alphas rarely get tested by women. Yeah, listen. Mike Rashid he is an alpha male. There is no question about it. He looks good. He's got big muscles. He's got a lot of money, and he's got women. That's as alpha as it gets, guys. But he is a guy. I don't glean from his presence and his story that he has ever struggled with women. Yes, I'm sure he's had bad experiences here and there, but it's not difficult for a guy like him to get with women. It's not difficult for a guy like him to get with women. And men who have never struggled with women don't really know what it really takes to be attractive because he already has a lot of those inherent attractive features. Not his fault. Doesn't make him a bad guy. That's just how it is. So you have to understand, guys like Mike Rashid, good-looking guys, you can't really take relationship advice from guys like that. You can't, I mean, I don't know, maybe other guys like Mike Rashid can give relationship advice to other guys like Mike Rashid. That's it. But I can't apply what Mike Rashid says. No. Like Fresh, not the best looking guy in the world. Myron has a big nose. Listen to those guys. Those guys cut their teeth in the game. That's just how it is. This is how it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah. Highlight Daily says Mike Rashid is natural. Yeah. Right. Natural alpha. Listen, I'm not saying that he didn't work for his muscles. I'm not saying he was born on third base, but if you have never struggled with women, yeah, I know Coach Greg Adams is on Saucecast. I know he is. I guess that's what this is now. Right? I'm not saying that he's never had a bad experience with a woman, but I mean, you got to take relationship advice from guys who have struggled with women. You have to. Grios Vision, $5 says, the way you break down interactions has helped me out a lot. Much appreciated, bro. Big Mo speaks highly of you as well. Glad you keep it real. Thank you very much for that. Oh, Teddy's black pill. All right, see ya later. Sorry, Teddy. Sorry, I don't deal with you black pill guys. I don't deal with you black pill losers. You guys are losers. You black pill guys believe in sigma males and looks maxing, and all it takes is money and looks and da-da-da-da-da. Whatever. You black pillars never talk about Jeff Bezos. You never talk about Elon Musk, Dr. Dre. You guys never point those guys out. There are many men around the world who have money, muscles, and looks, and they get run through, they get taken advantage of by women on the regular. That's it. Max Prestige Lightskin says, you don't think good-looking guys have struggled with women, though? Good-looking guys have struggled with women, but it's not the same. Like, Mike Rashid has different negative experiences than the average rank-and-file man. That's just how it is. Girls treat Mike Rashid very... The hell? Hang on. This is what I get. I thought I put my This is why I put my phone in there we go. This is why I put my phone in I thought I put my phone in airplane mode. At least that's what I thought I did. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Jesus Christ. There we go. No, I'm not answering fucking calls. I'm not answering calls. That was actually Pearl. No, Myron, no. Myron, I asked him at the last minute. Hey, if you want to come on, da-da-da-da-da-da. Hustle or Nothing says, that's fame calling you. No, that's not fame. That's not fame. That's not fame. Tim Apple. That's cute. No. But yeah, man, I mean, naturally good-looking guys, they go through different struggles. They don't go... Listen, I'm not saying that they don't struggle with women. I'm not saying that they don't have bad experiences with women. I'm not saying that at all. But their experiences are very different from ours. Very, 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 very different. Very, very different from ours. The Level Up Man says, naturally good-looking guys like Mike can still get finessed by women, just not in the same way regular guys do. Of course. All right. Boy, what a show today. Fantastic show, guys. Fantastic show. Be on the lookout. My interactive ebook, How to Vet Modern Women for Relationship, drops tomorrow. Thank you guys all very, very much for watching. I think I am going to keep this time slot. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you next time.